Hello, YouTube. Hello and happy third Days Gone anniversary. How the hell are you, everybody? So, once again, it is my sincerest pleasure to introduce the lovely and talented punk rock badass from the best podcast around, Claire Weaver with the one and only Days Gone podcast. Hello and welcome, ma'am. How are you?
Hi, I'm good. How are you? Happy Days Gone Day.
Yeah! Happy Days Gone Day, dear.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it has been a killer fucking day for the Days Gone community, and I do mean a killer fucking day. God, where do we start so that we don't forget anything? Borislav247 put out a kick-ass video this morning. I put out a video this morning that I had a lot of fun making. Miss Claire with the Days Gone podcast did a really long live stream this morning. She went the distance with Days Gone today, and and
all the bases.
Yeah, right. Even fifth base. And
wait. What does that mean?
I'll tell you later. And in her stream this morning, her most recent podcast guest, Days Gone lead open world designer, Mr. Eric Jensen, popped up in her chat today. And so that was a lot of fun. We had a superstar in the chat for your stream this morning. Then what else did we have? Next up was the Ben Studio stream that they did with Mr. Sam Whitwer, Mr. Sam Whitwer, Deacon St. John himself.
You okay? Have you been drinking?
I'm fucking, well, only a little.
You're just all hyped.
I'm really hyped. It's just fucking hype, man. It's been a good day. Let's see. So Ben Studio answered one of my questions, and then Ben Studio gave Claire a shout out, and then Sam Whitwer answered one of Claire's questions. So that was a fucking blast. That was pretty cool. So now we know that.
Judge Mo, I see your comment.
Yeah, we'll get to you, sir. Yeah, we'll get to you, sir. So yeah, now we do know that Sam Whitwer knows who Days Gone podcast is. So then what happened next? After that was
Joey Image.
Yeah, Joey Image had a stream going on. We popped over there for a little while and hung out with him for a bit. Checked out some of his badass Days Gone merch collection. Then next up was Boris's stream. That was the next thing today, wasn't it? Yeah. So Borislav247 had a kick-ass stream today. That was a lot of fun. I fucking love watching that dude slay hordes. Because even when he makes a mistake, I basically assume he's just taking it easy on the horde out of pure kindness. You know, it's right. But that was a lot of fun. And now here we are. It's time for Claire and I to wrap up our Days Gone feedback loop live stream series. We beat the game last week. Now we're basically just clearing shit off the map and hoping to meet with O'Brien one last time. What did I miss, son? I know I forgot something. What did I forget? Was there something?
Forgot to say hi to everyone.
Well, we'll get there. Hello, everybody. We'll say hi personally in a sec. I just wanted to give a nice intro and, line out today's events. In case anybody didn't catch one of those that I just mentioned, be sure to check those out. There's some badass Days Gone content put out today.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if we actually mentioned that I had a podcast episode drop a day early. So this week's podcast episode dropped today in honor of Days Gone Day, the 3rd anniversary of the game. And it was with Eric Jensen, as you mentioned, lead open world designer, Days Gone, incredible human being, shares some really interesting stories about creating Days Gone and all the things, all the myriad things he had a hand in, and just sort of shared some sort of behind the scenes information and stuff like that. He was so cool. Excuse me, a little bit of a croaky voice today.
Oh.
There we go. That's better. It's been a long day.
It really
a lot
has.
Of streams. The subreddit has been going crazy as well. It's been great. Instagram has been absolutely insane.
Yeah, right. A lot of Days Gone activity on Instagram today as well. Some really good fan created content on there. If you use Instagram at all, you should definitely get on there and check that out. There's some killer Days Gone content on there today. In fact, It's Unanimous Captures?
I was just about to say, let's give a shout out to It's Unanimous.
Fuck yeah.
Sometimes in our chat, I don't know.
Sometimes, yeah.
Here right now, but they put together. This is the what do you call them? Like video game photography artist who does the
Virtual
movie
photography, yeah.
posters. Yeah, virtual photography does like movie poster type images. So it's like a lot of cool screen grabs from the game, images from the game with like awesome like graphics and stuff, and like blending images together to create a kind of movie poster sort of vibe. And they did one for me,
Fucking
one
phenomenal.
for you, and one for Borislav. Borislav, you need to. I don't know if anyone sent it to Borislav.
I did. I shared it with him.
You did? Okay. Yeah, it's absolutely fucking incredible. So I've been trying to share as much stuff as possible on my Instagram. If anyone wants to go to Days Gone Pod on Instagram, and Rex, you're also on Instagram. You've been sharing some stuff as well.
Yes, ma'am.
Go check it out. Yeah. Really, really cool stuff. Someone did like a True Detective style title sequence, like as if Days Gone was a TV show, and they did images from the game but done like a TV show title sequence. That was incredible.
Fuck yeah. Yeah, I was
amazing.
I was really legit impressed by the fan-created artwork that It's Unanimous Captures put on Instagram today. Yeah, just fucking killer stuff. I mean, I love their stuff anyway, but it really felt special, you know? I mean, it's one of those things where it really is nice to get recognized by the community. You know, we don't do this for recognition or fame or money or whatever. We do it because we fucking love Days Gone. But it's still really nice to get a little something like that sometimes. And I totally asked for permission. I was like, hey, can I use that image? Because I'm going to copy that and keep that. And that's like, I'm using that now. That's going in some of my professional stuff, official stuff that I put out for the channel. And they were like, yeah, sure, It's like, fuck yeah, man, right on. Yeah, really good stuff. I do have a couple of announcements to make if we're ready. Did you have anything else you needed to say right now?
No, you go ahead.
Okay, so I do have two.
Away.
Right. Let me put my announcer voice on. I do have two announcements to make. One, some of you may have already seen this on our various socials. Myself and the challenge mode motherfucking master, Borislav 24/7, are going to be doing a collaborative live stream tomorrow. That's tomorrow at 8 p.m. my time, which is right now. So 24 hours from right now, Borislav and I will be doing a collaborative live stream where Mr. Borislav 24/7 has the unfortunate task of trying to coach me through some challenges. And I'm afraid he's going to have his fucking hands full. But, actually, I'm more sad for the freaks, because between me and Borislav, them fucking freaks don't stand a chance, man. So that's going to be a blast. Yeah, that's going to be a blast. I'm really looking forward to that. If y'all can make it.
I guess what you're...
Yes, ma'am.
I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
No.
What's up?
I was going to say, can I guess what your second announcement is? But you finish your first one first.
Okay, that was pretty much it. Just if y'all are able to make it to the live stream, it'll be on my channel, and Mr. Borislav will be hanging out with me and coaching me through the challenges. So that's it for number one. Claire, would you like to take a stab at what number two is?
Well, it's actually Jeremy's suggestion. Are you finally about to announce your OnlyFans?
That's a private matter. I'll discuss it with y'all later.
That's a members only thing.
Yeah,
it's like invite only.
Sorry, folks. That's
me, Jer Bear, a few other select special people from the chat.
I'm just kidding. I don't really have an OnlyFans.
That's what he tells everyone.
Well, if I had one, I actually would tell you. Y'all would be the first ones to know, actually. So anyway, moving on to point number two, Miss Chrissy Cupcake has an announcement that she would like to make. Misty Chrissy, would you like to go ahead and throw your announcement in the chat, dear?
Oh, and here I was thinking maybe the second announcement was going to be a letdown after getting everyone's hopes up that it was your OnlyFans. Now we know it's Chrissy, then it's cool. Like, it's definitely going to be better than a Rex OnlyFans.
No.
While Chrissy types that, do you want to say hi to everyone that's in the chat right now?
I would fucking love to, dear. Do you want me to take the lead on that, or do you want to do that?
No, you go ahead.
Outstanding. Thank you. All right, so let's get to the work of saying hello to the chat. Jeremy McGee, my mad motherfucker brother from another mother. What's going on, buddy? First one in the chat. James Guan, haven't seen you, 3, 4, 5 times today? Joe Schmo as well with us again. He's been sticking in there all day long. Borislav 24/7, have you cooled down from your live stream, bud? Have you got another bottle of wine ready? Neanderthal Bard with us as well. He's been in several of the streams today. Hello, hello. Days Gone podcast. Yes, dear. Somebody did, in fact, say Days Gone. And hey, look, SpawnicusRex is in the chat.
Yeah.
Headhunter Telesto slipping in silently like a ninja. Let's see, moving forward, Chrissy Cupcake is with us. James Guan, also been sticking with us hard today. What's up, James? Etherglide just left from Borislav's stream and popped in over here, right on. And let's see, okay, Borislav 24/7 again. Oh, yeah, all right. Miss Catherine Jones, what's going on, kitty cat? How are you, girl? Dub Rider is with us. I'm not familiar with Dub Rider. Hello, and welcome. Thank you for joining us this evening for the Days Gone 3rd anniversary. Now, I do not know how to pronounce your name, but I know you from Reddit. JSTABE. How do you say your username, man?
Can I say how I say it in my head?
How do you say it? Just Stabby?
J Stabby.
Just Stabby.
J Stabby.
I like that, and I'll go with that if that's okay, because you are such a stabby little thing.
Your name reminds me, J Stabby, of the machete.
That makes you think of the machete?
Cool name, Stabby. Yeah. J Stabby Machete.
Oh, that's awesome. Fucking love it. Real quick here, I'll mention, Hunter says, hey, saw that insane video of yours, Rex. The freaks ate well today. Yeah, they did. The freaks fed on Raiders, didn't they? Yeah, Kat, this has been a killer day, girl. It's been an awesome fucking day. Yeah, Joe, I see your comment there. Claire had one of the lead developers of Days Gone in her chat this morning, and she didn't notice for like 5 minutes.
Can we talk about that for a second?
Yeah.
I'll let you do the introductions, but I do want to talk about that.
That's your next comment.
Right before we started the stream, I rewatched that bit, and oh my god.
I know. I was there, and I was watching, yeah. Let's see. Okay, what do we have? Dub. Hey, Dub. Oh, shit. Dub Rider. Is Ben Studio still streaming right now? Okay. I know they said they were going to be coming back later, but I didn't... I don't know exactly when they were planning to do that. Okay, have I missed anyone? We have Christine J. Hello, Miss Christine. Hello. Old Lady Deacon. Hey, girl, what's going on? Hello and welcome. And let's see, I think we're getting close to the bottom. We have Irugoon with us. Hello, Irugoon. Hi. Wow. Colorful Soldiers. Hello and welcome. I don't recall having seen your name in our chat, so I'll welcome you tonight.
Yeah,
Hello.
Colorful Soldiers has been here before.
Oh, right on. Okay. Well, welcome back. And dun. Moving on. Dogbone. Dogbone is here. Hey. All right. And Danny. OnlyFans? Wait, what? Yeah, Chrissy Cupcake doesn't have one that we know of.
It's under an alternate identity.
Yeah, it's under my
Was I not supposed to say?
Oh, well, I mean, you can if you want to, but Negan is with us. Hello, Negan. Holy shit. Did you bring Lucille with you? All right. Okay, here is Chrissy's announcement. She says, my official Let's Play channel will launch next Friday at noon with a surprise game. These will be VODs. I don't know what that is until my first live stream on May 20th. I know it's a while away, but that's life. All right. We will definitely be looking for those new videos from you, and we will do everything we can to be there for your live stream on May 20th. That's Friday, May 20th, right? Oh, let's see. Who else do we have with us? I'm sorry. Were you about to say something, dear?
I was just about to say, let me check the date.
I've already looked.
At my calendar. You have? Okay. Mm-hmm. Oh, fine.
I'm going to be...
Yeah, Friday, May 20th.
Yeah. Okay, Joey Image is with us. Hello, Joey. Hey, buddy. Welcome. And video on demand. Okay. All right. And yeah. Now, one more thing real quick before Claire takes over. Headhunter Telesto. Hello, and thank you, sir. Yeah, man, right fucking on. Thank you, and happy Days Gone anniversary day. Much appreciated, man. Much appreciated. Okay, you had something you wanted to say, Claire?
Oh, God. No, I just want to say how mortified I am. Seeing the chats up here. I rewatched it. Mm-hmm. And I was yelling at the computer screen, like, look at the fucking chat, you dumb bitch. Look at the fucking chat.
Ouch, man. Don't be so hard on yourself. You were just enjoying some Days Gone and playing the game, and you didn't look at the chat for a minute. That's okay.
Oh, yeah, but that was so embarrassing.
Eric took it like a champ too. You know,
he did. He was lovely. I was just like mortified because I'm just like, yeah. So like this guy Eric Jensen was on my podcast.
She was talking about him when he popped in,
and he's like, hi, and he'd actually said hi just before I mentioned him. So it's not like I mentioned him, then he said hi.
Yeah.
It was like he said hi. I didn't see his comment, and I'm like, oh, by the way, let me talk about this guy for like 5 fucking minutes while he's right there, and everyone is yelling at me. Look at the chat. Look at the chat. He is in the chat.
Claire, I actually texted you.
I had my phone on silent because
you get notifications.
Aside, I was trying to find insurance. I need to get new insurance for my car and for the house that I just bought. So I've been looking at like insurance quotes, and I forgot when you look for insurance quotes online, every insurance company in the land smells blood in the water. And they circle like fucking sharks.
Yeah. Like fucking ambulance chasing lawyers, I swear, yeah.
I've been inundated with phone calls and text messages and emails and all that shit. So I was like, I don't want anything to interrupt my stream, because someone called me on Monday.
I recall
like
that, yeah.
7 in the morning while I was like streaming at 8
Yeah.
o'clock in the morning. And I was like, who the fuck is this calling from fucking, I don't even fucking know where. I don't know this number. Go away. So I was like, let me just put my phone on silent, and I just ignored it. And I saw it light up at the corner of my eye. And then I didn't think to check it.
Yeah.
And then I saw it afterwards, and I was like, oh god, yes, I know. I saw everyone.
Yeah, he was a really good sport about it, though, and he participated in the chat for quite a while as well. And even we discussed some fairly heavy stuff in the chat this morning, and you shared some pretty heavy stuff with us in your stream this morning, and I thought it was so sweet, because Eric was like, well, shit, now I have to explain why I'm crying as I walk into this meeting now, and it's like, oh man, but it just shows that the Days Gone community is invested in supporting each other. It is what it is, yeah. But yeah, that was really fun.
Joe Schmo says, who wants the quick summary?
I saw that. Go for it, brother. I know you want to.
Oh shit. If anyone's interested and you want to skip straight to that part, I think it's about an hour and 20 minutes.
I have it timestamped. If you
so like about 1:20.
Something like that. If you happen to use Reddit, I have shared Claire's live stream from this morning with a time-stamped link to the part in the video where Eric Jensen pops in. So if y'all would like to hop in there
right now.
Yeah. If y'all would like to hop in there and take a look at that later after we finish our stream, don't leave our stream to go watch that.
Oh no, I was gonna go. I'll see it. I'll catch you up in a little bit. You continue. I'm just gonna go watch that.
Okay then. Go rewatch it again and be mortified all over again.
Yeah.
Aww. Oh goodness. All right, Joe. So do you have that summary of this morning's live stream events ready? It was quite the outline of events.
I assume it's going to be similar to the outline that he gave earlier to Dandy Denny when she joined the stream late. Was it Dandy Denny?
I
joined the stream slightly late.
I think it might have been Miranda that came in later. Miranda Saturn.
Miranda Saturn. Yes.
Yeah.
It was. Yeah.
Oh, good Lord. Yeah, so we are very excited for Chrissy Cupcake's live streaming. I've said before, Chrissy Cupcake was my first moderator, and I am absolutely confident, I can say with 100% confidence, without Chrissy Cupcake being a phenomenal moderator on my channel, I know that my live streams would not have been as successful. There's no way. Without a early on, channel still growing, without a good moderator really doing a good fucking job moderating the chat, I know there's no way my live streams would have taken off the way they did, because it just absolutely helped to bolster the community. And while I am complimenting Miss Chrissy Cupcake, she says, thank you so much for letting me announce on your stream, and thank you always for your support. Well, thank you, kiddo. You've actually been a big help, and I really appreciate it.
Yeah, me too. Same.
Yeah, right on. Thank you so much. Yeah.
All right.
All right. What else we got?
Shall we?
Are we ready to go play some Days
going?
Gone?
Should we actually play some fucking Days Gone instead of just sitting here
Fuck
talking for 20
yes.
minutes?
Let's go play some fucking Days Gone.
Okay.
Woo,
Give the
woo.
people what they want.
Yeah, you got to give your fans what they want. To an
What
extent.
they actually showed up for.
Yeah, well, I mean, to an extent, you have to give them what they want. All right.
Wait, are you
Yes, ma'am.
Are you confirming that you are starting an OnlyFans?
I said, shit, what did I say? What they want within reason? Or
To an extent.
To an extent, yes, to an extent.
Ooh, okay.
Oh, here's
Joe Schmo.
You want to read it or
Let's
me?
see. Yeah, I'll read it.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see,
Wait.
started-
Put your good, sexy voice on.
This is my good sexy voice.
Okay.
Am I supposed to do it like SpawnicusRex? Hello, YouTube. I can't do it. You read it then. You read it.
No, you've got this. Go for it.
No, you go ahead. I want to hear you read.
Oh,
the
you want to
second
hear?
part that
Okay.
you posted.
Here, she
Yeah,
wants to
go
see.
ahead.
She wants to hear how I say it. Let's see. Starting with some freak killing, bike running, Days Gone porn, bear trap tribe orgy, Eric Jensen, Claire not reading the chat for 5 minutes, Claire bearing her soul. Yeah.
Okay.
Did we forget anything? Did
There's another comment.
Oh,
4
wait,
comments
looking,
down.
looking.
Dot.
Rex and Claire are in love, and the community is one awesome fucking group of people. Well, fuck yeah. Did you forget the what was it? The Bear Trap Tribe field trip orgy in the woods Ripper style. Yeah, I think that was the
But with the addendum of no
no
what was it?
permanent scarring.
permanent
Yeah, no
scar?
permanent scarring. Yeah. Yeah, right. Oh, and Angela Fuller says that's exactly how he sounds. That's exactly what he sounds like, Claire. Hello, Miss Fuller. How you doing? All right, so we were going to play some Days Gone or something, weren't we? Mm-hmm. All right, let's go play some fucking Days Gone then.
I'm kind of bored now. This has been going on for a
Yeah,
long time.
yeah. I think I'm just gonna
Been
sit here and
watching
get
Days Gone
drunk.
all day.
Yeah, we're just gonna hang out and fuck off and get drunk. Yeah.
Wait, Dandy Denny says skip the heavy BDSM, but she typed it BDSSM. Is there an extra
What's
S? I
the
don't know
extra?
about.
Yeah, I have to know what the extra S is for. Curiosity is
text me.
just
I
killing
need to
me.
look that up.
Yeah, text us. Okay, so anyway, Days Gone. All right, so we do have the "Where's My Damn Rings" mission, and then we have a couple of bounty hunter jobs and, ma'am.
Chrissy's comment, S is for stocks.
Oh, oh, so you actually do have stocks in the attic, or is it in the basement? I forget.
Well, I guess
both.
Danny Denny is specifying that she wants the attic experience, not the basement dungeon experience.
Right, because the dungeon in the basement is a certain vibe, and then the briar patch in the attic is a totally different vibe as well.
Dungeon or basement? I mean, are they not the same thing?
Well, I mean, it depends on how you use them, actually.
I mean, I guess you keep your dungeon in the basement.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so not some of the basement is actually just storage, and furnace.
Yeah, I
and
mean,
water
you've got to
heater
have
and
somewhere
stuff,
to
so-
put, like, old boxes of photos,
Yeah, right.
your luggage and stuff like
Sure.
that. Stuff that you'd... S is for stupid typos.
Fair enough. Yeah, that works. All right, so let's go get our damn rings so that we can hopefully bump into Lisa and O'Brien at some point in tonight's stream. Now, I hope I don't get lost on the way up to the top of the cone here.
How would you get lost?
Sometimes. Oh wow, is that fog? What the fuck is that? It got all misty and weird looking. Yeah, it got all misty and weird
Wow.
looking for a second. Kind of a beautiful desolation kind of look.
Yeah, it's kind of like super lens flare bloom
Mm-hmm.
that turned up times 1,000.
Yeah, and then just cleared off all of a sudden. Look, there are still corpses from the battle with... oh, look, here's a headless corpse with an MG45 laying there beside him. Okay, that looks like fun.
Chrissy says, I will just say I'm so fucking glad I listened to this with my headphones on.
I just saw that.
And sitting next to me would be asking many
Yeah,
questions. Mommy, what's an orgy?
What's heavy BDSM?
Why can't we do permanent scarring?
What's a basement dungeon? Actually, I'm asking those same questions myself. I don't know what any of that means. Can you explain it to me?
Sure. Run me through your questions again.
Oh, okay. Hey, check this out. Christine says, hey, Borislav, I just used your method for the reload challenge and got my first gold.
Hey!
Wasn't even planning on it. Yeah, thanks, Borislav.
Hey.
For real, man. Thank you for the work you do in this community.
Yes, this stream is rated MG55s.
Yeah. I mean, really, who doesn't love a big gun with fast reload speed and a high rate of fire and superior penetration? I mean, really, who doesn't?
And who doesn't want an extended magazine? You know what I'm saying?
I know that's right. All right, so we got our damn rings back. Did we get the mongrel's ring back? Oh, look, we do have the mongrel's ring. Neat. Wait a minute. I have a motorcycle somewhere, don't I? Where the fuck is my bike?
You drove it into the tent.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, it's covered parking. Yeah, there we go.
Dandy Denny says the porn took up much of the stream this morning. That was breakfast.
Porn and BDSM for breakfast. Right on.
I don't know if I'm relieved or kind of disappointed to realize that Eric showed up after that part of the stream.
Well, I mean, in all seriousness, that's one of our streams. You know, I don't know what else to tell you, man. We try to. We try to keep it light and friendly and civil, of course. But I mean, this is a grown-up game that tends to attract more of a grown-up, mature audience.
Right.
So, I mean, It is what it is, you know.
And in our defense, Ben went a little risque.
No, that was Sam. That was Sam who went a little.
Ben were entertaining it. It was on Ben's channel, therefore sponsored by Ben.
Yeah.
Don't. It consented when Sam went onto the channel.
They consented, did they?
They consented in advance. Everyone is yelling. I am paying attention to the chat right now. Even though I don't in the mornings, I am paying attention right now. Everybody's yelling, SpawnicusRex.
Now we know the name of my my fucking OnlyFans channel. It will be SpawnicusRex.
And your Instagram you nearly let slip?
Shh.
And your Snapchat? Are you on Snapchat?
Shh.
No one's supposed to know about that.
Nobody's supposed to know that. Nobody's supposed to know about my alter egos.
SpawnicusRex. Is that the only one you have?
I'll tell you later.
It's a good job that's the only one you have. Let me say that.
I'll
You
tell
definitely don't have others. You definitely... No one should try to guess who is your alter ego out of people you may have had conversations with.
Actually, that you're right. Yeah, I probably shouldn't say too much. Anyway, the conversation in the Ben Studio live stream this morning with Sam Witwer, that was actually pretty fucking funny. They were talking, Sam specifically was talking about how the line about, ride me as much as you ride your bike, and during the wedding scene where Sarah actually says, promise to ride me as much as you ride your bike, and a lot of reviewers and some of the general media and general public was offended by that statement, like actually offended by the statement of ride me as much as you ride your bike, saying it was crude and offensive and everything. And Sam was like, dude, what the fuck? I don't recall exactly how I worded it. Y'all should totally go and watch that Twitch stream. I'm sure it's still up on their Twitch channel. But he was talking about basically, that's fucking stupid, man. I mean, tell me you haven't said something similar to a person that you were in a relationship with. There's nothing wrong with a little dirty talk between lovers. It's come on, man. You've said stupid shit like that to someone you were in a relationship with.
Especially as they don't even say it like it's a joke.
Yeah, it's not lewd or anything.
Joke. She's saying I know sometimes bikers say this. Don't say that at the wedding, and then she whips it out as like, well, I'm gonna say it at the wedding. It's like, haha, callback to this joke we had.
Yeah,
mocking biker, crass biker sayings. It's not even, not even that bad. I need to read out Sensei Mike's SpawnicusRex. Rex with a W.
Wait a minute. Can you say that again, please?
SpawnicusRex.
Oh yeah, there we go. Thank you, baby. Sorry, I couldn't help
God.
it. That was too easy. Sorry, I couldn't help it. Okay, so moving on to the next comment. K Sing, hello, and welcome. You came in at just the right time, didn't you?
Oh dear.
What else did we miss? I know we missed something. Oh wait, moist freakers? What the hell are we talking about? Moist freakers? Wait, what? Is it like some kind of water evolved freak?
We were talking about porn over breakfast. Someone said
hello.
it sounds a little too moist, said Joe Schmo.
I mean, is there really such a thing though?
I've got to ask, Joe Schmo, do we have a Mrs. Joe Schmo in the chat with us?
Yeah, Miss Angela Fuller, I believe, was with us at least a little while ago.
Yes.
Your old lady, how's she doing?
That
She's still
makes
working on her
sense, yeah.
research? And you know that I know.
But I saw
right?
Mrs.
And she was
Someone
fucking
mentioned
wet.
Mrs. Joe Schmo, and I was
No,
like, wait, I don't
Weaver,
see her, but of
know,
course,
you
yeah,
know.
Angela.
I only
Hello.
know that you asked for my help, and here I am.
All right, man, whatever you say.
Oh my gosh, can you hear my stomach
It's a
rumbling?
bad dude to set up
No,
camps out
actually, I
with.
can't. Well, I can't
Every time I
because
scream, my stomach just goes crazy. I'm like, I swear I'm not this noisy in real life.
On the roof of an old gas station. On your map. thought
yeah,
you
I
were
actually can't hear that because you and I we're chatting over Discord right now, and Discord has noise cancellation, so the stream may be able to hear it, but I can't. No, yeah, the thunder.
We appreciate it.
What was it? Somebody said a while back it sounded like a rager or a reacher. Was it?
It feels like that a Ranger Bear. I'm like, no, this is me hungry for Pop Tarts. Where do you ever eat? Yes, I just ate. That's why I'm like, why is my stomach
no.
making noise?
She's an itty bitty little
my-
thing, isn't she?
My stomach grumbles when I'm hungry, and then it grumbles when it's full. It's like,
Can't make up its mind.
food. Like Gollum getting some food or something. My precious.
Okay, where the hell is... Okay. Sorry, folks. I need to get my fucking Days Gone legs under me, man.
Been watching all day. not
Yeah,
playing.
just been watching all day. I've only played very little Days Gone early this morning. Need to get my muscle memory built back up.
Dandy Denny. Precious.
Precious snacks. My precious.
Kind of creepy.
I have actually been working on some of my character voices.
Oh, have you now?
Yeah, just a little
You know,
practice.
someone already does Gollum, though. That's already.
I do know, and he does it quite well, actually. Mm-hmm. Andy Serkis? Did I get that right? Andy Serkis? Yeah, bad motherfucker. I love that guy's acting.
Yeah. Old lady Deep Geek says, I have such a crush on Sam.
Aw, me too.
Yeah. And then, someone else commented, I've lost the comment now. Someone else said, who doesn't?
I know, right?
Yeah, Jer Bear, growling like Doom. My stomach is like a level from Doom. God, I am loving playing Doom. My Sunday streams.
I am so pleased that you
awesome.
enjoy that game. Really, I mean, I knew you would, but really, I am so pleased you enjoy that. That is, honestly, and I'm sorry, Days Gone. It's.
Don't you
I'm
say
sorry.
it. Don't
it's,
you
it's
say
true.
it. No, mute
Doom
yourself.
26
Everybody leave the chat. Everybody leave right now. Nobody watch this part of the stream.
Okay, I won't say it.
Wait, you can say it. Go ahead.
Doom 2016 is actually my favorite game of all time.
Oh, I thought you were going to say you wanted to have sex with that on your OnlyFans.
Oh, well, I mean,
Was
there.
expecting something
I mean,
else.
Rule
Oh,
34. If it exists, there is porn of it, but I'm not in said
Is it
porn.
Rule
but
33? If it exists, you can have sex with it.
I don't know about that. That seems to blur the line of consent, but stupid runners. Got your bitch ass, didn't I? Yeah,
Knocked over
you
your bike, though.
thought you were. What's that?
Knocked over your bike, though.
I know, right? Well, that's why I stabbed it in the fucking face. What is it? You mess with my bike, I break your head or something? How the hell does he say it?
Mess with my bike, I mess with your head.
There you go. Man, I came through here, what was it, last night? Night before last? Running through here, and you have to slow down for all these little turns, and a damn bleacher jumped at me, and there was nothing I could do. He knocked me right off the bike. I didn't have any options for evasive maneuvers. He was just right there. Kind of pissed me off. I'm still a little salty about that one, actually.
Your headlamps on, by the way.
Oh, is it? Neat. Where are we going? What are we doing?
I have no idea. I've just been reading the chat.
I know, right? Shit, I'm not even paying. How do I get them? Oh, that's right. I just did this one in my personal playthrough. That's what I was talking about. That's where I was going when had that Reacher knock me off the bike last night. Dirty bastard.
James says there's a British actor. Now I can't speak. There is a British actor who looks just like Sam.
I have heard that. Yeah.
You going to tell us who it is, James?
Yeah, I can't recall the name, but I have heard that just recently. Someone else mentioned it in the chat not too long ago.
Then Dandy Denny says there's someone that she knows, someone who used to work with. Looks like
Where are these
his
assholes
long-lost
going?
twin.
Oh, yeah? Cool.
We're going to need pictures of these people. We need to judge
right?
for ourselves.
I think look at these assholes. The British actor who looks like Sam Witwer, that was mentioned in an earlier stream not too long ago.
That's what James said, yeah.
And it was, I believe we did look him up. And I actually recall you saying, like, oh, yeah, well, he's got a nice physique, but I don't recall if you saw a significant resemblance or not.
I like that James yelled, I told you guys that when I first joined, and then said, oh, sorry about the caps lock. No, you're not. You meant to yell at us. We know.
Yeah, we know.
Surprise him.
Yeah, we're
Well,
cool,
I always
man.
lead the horde to this camp. I never have to bother killing them.
I've already killed the
That's why you leave
horde.
that horde there. No, but that's why you don't. That's why you leave it there. Yeah, Bear, don't apologize for your intensity, James. They should apologize if they can't handle it.
I know that's right, brother.
Shots coming from somewhere.
I tend to be a bit intense myself.
Finally.
Unapologetically.
Oh my gosh, how many whiskeys have you had?
Not enough, apparently. No, actually,
Are you
really.
drinking tonight?
Tonight, I am drinking some Knob Creek Rye.
you
Knob. Knob. Yeah,
Where's Quasi? We need Quasi to pop up.
I know, right? Knob.
Ooh, hang on. K-Sing. Been
Yeah.
slowly working my way through the Tomb Raider series.
Ooh, neat.
But I have a question. Answer carefully. Uh-oh. Which Tomb Raider series? The new ones? The reboot?
Yeah, hey, you better be careful, man. You better answer right.
Because if you say the reboot, this is going to be the end of the conversation. I'm kidding. We can talk about it.
Is that somebody down there by the car? That is a corpse in the car. Okay, never mind. Jeremy, what are we talking about? Who's carrying whose burdens?
He told you to stop by and bring Lydia.
Nah, man, I don't really be talking to Lydia too much anymore. She got me in trouble. Yeah, see, this is how I like to do this mission. I always try to attack from superior elevation whenever possible. I always try to take the high ground, take that high ground advantage from my enemies.
Yeah, I always try to put someone else in the line of fire.
Fair
That's
enough.
maybe that's why I like Schizo.
We know that's not why you like Schizo.
Why do I need to get into a fight, a conflict with these people when I can just let the Horde do it for me?
Yeah. And that is brilliant. I love using the hordes against marauders and raiders and enemies in general. As evidenced by the video I put out this morning, I love using the hordes to take out other enemies. But stuff like this, if it's an option, I always like to use the high ground whenever possible. Dominate the battlefield by taking the high ground. Which...
Yeah, Dandy Denny, save resources.
Yeah, that too. Yeah, lead a horde in, let the horde do all the work.
Dave, you got them all?
And that's another thing why I always say about I love the chaos of the world, the beautiful chaos of Days Gone. It's one of the most fantastic things about this game, aside from the story and the characters and the emotional arcs and everything, is just the chaos of the world, the dynamics of it. And that's why I know my last couple playthroughs, I haven't been leaving the hordes in, but usually I just leave the hordes. I don't take them out. I know SMP9, I know auto shotgun,
Sure.
I know MG55, but the hordes, in a way, are more useful.
That is a very interesting perspective. Huh. That is interesting. I've never...
Especially certain hordes, like the one that takes out the little ambush camp in Lost Lake. I forget. The mission I just did on my stream, I think yesterday. Oh, fuck, I forget the name of it. The one in the northwestern part of Lost Lake. And you can just roll up and the horde just kind of shows up. But I'd taken out the horde already. So they didn't show up. And then this one, if you leave the horde that eats on below the eat sign, is it the Juniper Ridge? I think it's the Juniper Ridge.
You may be right. Yeah, I can't recall right now.
Yeah, if you leave that one in, when you get to this, you can just have them do all the work. Because this is actually a pretty tough... I mean, I know you did it really well just now, but generally it's a pretty tough like raider camp to take out.
Yeah.
They can give you shit.
Yeah.
They are kind of tough bastards.
Well, I mean, and I only disagree with that particular statement because I'm always going to find the smartest, easiest way to take them out.
Right.
And
I'm
make
saying
it look
generally
easy.
a lot of
Absolutely.
people find it difficult. I did.
True,
I
yeah.
found it difficult until I was
okay.
like, well, why am I even bothering? Let's just use the fucking horde.
Yeah. Which I fucking love that. But the name of this mission is, how do I get to them? That's actually, I mean, that's pretty close to the name of the mission, right? How do I get to them or something like that? Because they're in a virtually inaccessible position. Well, it's not inaccessible if you use the high ground against them.
Yeah, I'll see if I have time to stop by.
But it's also not inaccessible if you run a horde up in there.
Right. Yeah, I don't even have to access it. It's like...
Let the horde do all the work.
Needs to do that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to answer a question in the chat. Chrissy is
I saw
asking,
that.
can I ask why you hate the reboots? I don't want... I love Tomb Raider. The original Tomb Raider is my all-time favorite game. And so this question was posed by Miss Chrissy on Instagram just the other day. I think it was Chrissy. So, where does... Maybe it wasn't Chrissy. Second guessing myself now. Where does Days Gone rank in my sort of, top games? And Days Gone would be number one, except for Tomb Raider, which is just my all-time favorite because it's how I got so invested in video games in the first place. So Tomb Raider has a very special place in my heart. I love all of the games. Well, except number 6, Angel of Darkness. Let's not mention that one. It's the only one I haven't finished. Even I liked the reboot, sort of not reboot, but kind of soft reboot they did, the anniversary edition and the trilogy, or the 2 other games that came out around that time. I think it switched studios or something. I don't really know too much about the behind-the-scenes stuff with that, but I'm pretty sure that's what happened. Those were really good. They have a very Uncharted kind of vibe to them. In the way of the movement and the aesthetic.
Nothing like scrap.
The reboots, in my opinion, are not Tomb Raider. That's really what it is. They are not Tomb Raider. They do not maintain the spirit of her character. They retcon a lot of the details of... Well, I mean, pretty much her entire backstory is different. Now, they did retcon her throughout the series. There are several games where they kind of tweaked the backstory, but they never changed it too much. She was always this adventurous type who was from a moneyed background, who could afford to be this adventurous. And, sure, maybe that's not, times change, maybe that's not super relatable or likable or whatever. Maybe they wanted to make her like an everyman type. But that's not Lara Croft. that's someone else. That and just the vibe of it was different. I like the ancient Egyptian stuff. I like the just the way it sort of feels like cool old history that she goes after. It's kind of a bit Indiana Jones-ish. And then they put her on some random island that didn't... I don't remember the mythology that she was dealing with, but I don't think it was anything kind of that vibe. You know, it wasn't like ancient civilizations or anything like that. It was more like they wanted to make The Descent a video game.
Yeah, The Descent. Yeah, I remember that movie.
Right, great movie, and you know, the Tomb Raider reboots were great games, but they just weren't Tomb Raider to me. So that's why I don't play them. Also, Tomb Raider was dead to me when they went Xbox exclusive.
I was waiting for you to get to that.
And when they said Xbox exclusive, I was like, well, fuck you, you're fucking dead to me. I'm a PlayStation girl. You don't take Lara Croft off of PlayStation. What the fuck is wrong with you? How did that happen? I don't know. But anyway, that's enough of me ranting. Well, I will mention one more thing. I didn't like that they had the entire fucking game. She's running around going, Sam, 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 like looking fucking
I was waiting for you to get to that too.
Obviously, she's not fucking here in this cave. Like, it's like, oh my god. Yeah. Andy Denny, I feel the same about the recent Assassin's Creed. Yeah, we can go on a rant about that. It's just, I know games change, I know.
Uh-oh, it's more Claire's opinion corner. Y'all get ready.
Get ready
The big COC.
I'm not going to go on a rant. I don't want to hate on games. I don't want to hate on games because games bring us all so much joy. And my opinion is no better than anyone else's. You asked for my opinion, and that's what it is. That's why I personally don't like the new Tomb Raider games. And Assassin's Creed, still like it, but it's getting away from what I like about Assassin's Creed. So, other people are welcome to like those games. I'm gonna tap out.
No, okay.
And thus endeth Claire's Opinion Corner.
Oh, Chrissy, you didn't know what you were getting into with that one, did you?
Surely you've heard that before, Chrissy. Surely. Oh no, are you going to be streaming Tomb Raider? Is that what the secret game is? Oh fuck, did I just fuck that up? If it is, I'm really sorry. Right? I will watch. I absolutely will watch if that is the game you're streaming.
Okay, there should be a horde in there.
Ah, the Rum Rye Gulch horde.
And somebody just blew up my friggin' mine over there. But yeah, they're not here. This is odd. I don't think I have killed them yet. Unless we got them in the last stream. I don't recall now. Somebody just wasted one of my bombs. I hope it at least killed them. If not, I'm going to shoot them in the face with the auto shotgun.
And then set their body on fire.
And then set them on fire. Yeah, there he is. Here, I'm going to shoot you in the face anyway. Asshole. Now you can't have an open casket funeral.
I mean, they could, but their relatives would be kind of freaked out.
Yeah, it would be unpleasant. Yeah.
Freaked out.
Yeah, no more snickety blades. That's one reason we don't like the Assassin's Creed reboots. Mm-hmm. Wait a minute. Why did you not select that horde? There we go.
Alright, I've talked enough. I'm going to go and get a drink because I am thirsty and my mouth is running dry after all that talking. Mm-hmm. Can you take over for a minute?
I absolutely be right back. Will. Hey, will you grab me a beer while you're up, please?
Sure thing.
Thank you.
I'll be right back.
Oh, no you don't, fellas. No you don't. I'm not mad at you for trying, but you're wrong and you know it. Come get some. Asshole. Oh, fuck. There's a horde over there, too, isn't there? Okay, let's go. Alright, high ground. Getting the tractor out to stop as many as we can. So I'm going for the attractor. Yeah, may as well put another attractor out there. That ought to work. Can I reach them with a napalm Molotov? Oh shit, there's the rest of the horde way over there. This is going to be interesting. No, you don't. Okay, let's take a look at our options. What do we have available to us as far as terrain features, choke points, explosive elements? Do we have anything nearby that we can work with? And we do not. We have superior elevation, so we're in a decent position. We have a bit of a choke point over here. We can at least try to work with that. Lead them through this little gap right here and around this rock. Oh, yes, sir. Let's reload. Come on, reload. No, you don't, asshole. No, sir. Okay, no, you have to give up that angle. Take them this way. Come on, guys. Cut through there. How dare you? Yeah, cut through that little gap I left for you. Fucking idiots. All right, this way. Now, you can see the way I'm taking advantage of the terrain here. I'm leading them basically right where I want them to be. I know they're going to try to cut through right here. That's where I want them. I know they're going to try to cut through right here. Again, where I want them. Alright, now, let me find some more terrain features we can take advantage of. What do we have? Not much, really. I really don't want to get into the water here because Deacon starts to run slower. Oh,
I'm back, by the way.
Hey.
Oh, are we in photo mode? I leave for 2 minutes.
Yes, but we're using it tactically right now. We're not just playing around. And actually, I'm actually kind of really digging this. Yeah, I'm actually kind of digging that. Yeah, right on. Absolutely. I want to tighten it in a little bit so we don't necessarily need to have Deacon in the shot, but this guy jumping off the ledge right here.
You can just remove him.
Yeah, let's do that. Okay, good idea. Thank you. Okay, so now, what else do we want? I do kind of want more of the sky. And then we'll set the focal distance to be where they're just barely in focus. And then we'll open up the aperture a bit to bring in the focus around us a little bit. I know I personally love Vivid. It's my personal favorite, but we can look and see what the other settings look like. There's black and white. Noir is kind of badass. Warm is another good one I like a lot, but Vivid...
I like summer, but it doesn't always work.
Yeah. Vivid it is. And then I still go and I up the contrast a little bit if it works. It's a little too dark in this shot. There we go. Okay, so what I was doing in photo mode, I was actually using it as a tactical camera. I was trying to look around and identify some terrain features we can take advantage of to take out the last of this horde. I do not want to get in the water because of the way that slows Deacon down. And there's nothing we can climb on over here. So really my best bet is to lead them back up this way if possible. And we are empty with the SMP-9.
Uh-oh. Does that ever happen to you?
Occasionally. I mean, it happens to everybody once in a while. Look what
I have
we
to
just
see
got.
watching you. I have to see you using the. I have to mention, seeing you use the auto shotgun like that reminds me of Orslav's video they posted today.
Oh God, I know, right?
7 ways to kill the Lobot Drawridge Horde, and one of them. I'm sorry, Borislav, I'm going to spoil this for anyone who hasn't seen it. Number 7, you mentioned at the beginning of the video, like, how amazing it is. And I was on tenterhooks the whole time, like, what is number 7 going to be? What is this? Like, so good. Spoiler. He kills the entire horde, 300 freaks, with the auto shotgun.
Hell, yes, he did. And I know that had to hit a special place for you because I know how much you love the auto shotgun.
Yeah, yeah. I don't think I've ever loved it that much though. An entire 300 strong horde with one weapon, no fear. That's the part I'm missing. I don't have the no fear. How do you unlock that, Borislav? How do you unlock no fear? There's Spawner.
Yeah, sorry, bitch. Not today.
So you're thinking for a minute. It's like, hey,
I'm sorry?
call you bitch.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You telling not today.
These bitches right here. Look at this. Look at this. There's at least 3 of them. Where's that? There was one went this way. I lost. There she is. Hi. You stand still. Nah, whatever. And there was another one over here. Right here. I really do hate third-person shooters. I never know where the camera is going to be when I scope in. I never know what I'm going to be looking at when I scope in.
You have to. Well,
I mean,
that's
I understand the
muscle memory.
concept.
You have to line up the center of your screen with where
it.
you want the scope to be.
I have too many hours in first-person shooters where you have a crosshair. It does not compute in my brain. It's kind of like how you were talking about how difficult it is for you to jump in first-person games. It's like because you don't know where your feet are. It's kind of the same thing for me in third-person games. I don't know where my targeting reticle is.
You don't know where your eyes are.
Yeah. Pretty much, yeah.
I will say I'm struggling with Sniper Elite 4, not pulling up the binoculars where you think they're going to be. Like, I'm pretty sure I'm looking at where I want to look, and then I press the button for binoculars, and it's like, oh, let's look at the floor.
Yes,
like,
exactly.
Oh.
Okay, let us... I kind of need some supplies. Let's go get some supplies, and we'll go take out some more hordes.
Can you just say supplies one more time, please?
Ma'am, are you mocking my Texas accent, ma'am? I'm going to go get me some supplies.
Oh, God.
Sorry, was that over the top?
Dare you
Fuck,
to do
another
the
one.
rest of the stream in Texas.
Well, I mean, okay, as funny as that is, and as much as I would love doing that, I don't think I can, because I generally don't actually talk with like a really heavy Texas accent, so I would have to exaggerate it, and I would probably forget a few times. Yeah, I know, you're all, yeah, you don't have a Texas accent.
Challenge not accepted. That's what you're saying.
Yeah, pretty much. What are these corpses here?
You're a bit scared.
It says there's corpses here, but there's no corpses here. Was I picking up freaker ears or something? Confused Rex. Was I picking up freaker ears or something?
Probably.
Okay. Was I picking up freaker ears or something?
No, stop. That's it. That's all I
Why would I stop? You asked for this, ma'am. You specifically asked for this.
James is asking if you can do a Joel, the alive Joel.
If I had played Last of Us recently, yeah, probably. Nope, never mind. Fire got him. That was a kill shot. Should have been. Yeah, it's been a while since I've played The Last of Us and heard a live Joel, so you gotta have some source material to mimic.
Andy is asking if I would be able to talk like an American for the whole stream.
Actually, I would go a little further with that, and I would love to hear your native Yorkshire accent.
My Yorkshire.
Yeah, I would love to hear that.
Slip into it. There's a bit in the podcast where you hear me slip into it a little bit. When I get excited,
I've noticed.
I kind of, I can drop the accent that I have right now is sorry, excuse me. It's kind of a little more enunciated than I would usually speak. But I lost my Yorkshire accent a while ago when I was a teenager. Moved house, grew up in Yorkshire, moved somewhere else. Never went back, so I kind of lost it. And when I moved here, I learned that nobody could understand what I was saying. You know, you just talk at a certain speed and with a certain inflection, a certain cadence. That's the word I'm looking for, a certain cadence.
Right.
And if I don't use an American cadence and if I speak a little too quickly and I don't enunciate some words really well,
they have difficulty
I can
understanding
hear myself
you.
doing it. People just, their eyes glaze over, and I can see the moment at which I lose them.
Yeah.
So this is 12, 13 years of learning to speak not American, but in a British accent that Americans can understand. So to let my guard down and do my true original accent that I haven't really done since I was about 13 or 14 years old. It takes a little bit of practice to get back into it. I have to fake it first and then I start slipping back into it.
Yeah.
But it does happen on occasion. I can try to slip into it a little bit here and there. I still have the vowels. I still say grass instead of grass. I say us instead of us.
Yeah, I've noticed that as well.
With a Z sound. I have lost my accent quite a lot. Just sometimes it slips. Every now and then it goes back into my Yorkshire a little bit.
So I have
to really let it go. I can feel myself fighting it. I'm like trying to let it go, but it just sounds so fake when I first do it. What were you going to say?
I was going to, and yes, I've noticed that myself. Like a lot of times when you get excited, you slip back into your old accent without really noticing it. But yeah, I wanted to point out when I was shooting these freaks through the fence here, the sound design is so good in this game. You can hear the pellets from the shotgun hitting the fence. Love it. That is just so cool.
We have Selby Miser, Richie.
Yeah, Richie with us. What's up, man?
Hello.
Ooh, I forgot to refill my SMP9. I need to hit my saddlebags.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I need to hit my saddlebags. All right, what can we craft?
I'm trying to think of some words that will like trigger my Yorkshire accent, and I can't think of any.
I mean, you pretty much covered the big ones there. And
but those are all the time. Those are standard.
Right. That it just always sounds that way. Yeah, right.
So when people say I have a received pronunciation accent, like RP, like Queen's English, I'm like, no, listen to my vowels. Listen to my S's. Us, not us.
Yeah.
The group of us were sitting on the grass. Pasta.
That's a favorite, yeah.
Pasta.
That's a fan favorite.
I'm pretty sure that's just how everyone says it.
No, it's
fucking pasta.
I mean, around here we call it pasta. You hear me, little lady? It's pasta.
Pasta.
We call it pasta.
Little lady. Wait, say rooter again. Rooter.
Rooter.
Root is what you take. You take a root. You root.
I'm going to leave that alone because here in Texas, taking the root means something else.
Wait, what? What does it mean?
I'm not going to tell you.
No, wait, don't make me Google it. I'm going to Google it if you're going to tell me.
I'll explain it later.
Root, like, how would you spell it if I was Googling it?
ROOT, root. Taking
Just
the root.
comes up with Assassin's Creed.
I don't know what that means. Yeah.
Oh, this taking root is a.
Oh well, okay, yeah, no,
mission. in Assassin's Creed.
Okay. Well, all right. So taking root, meaning to, put down roots or
Right.
plant yourself firmly in a specific position. Okay, taking root. No, what I said was taking
the root.
the root.
Well, I'm Googling that and nothing's coming up.
All right. Well, I'll explain it later.
No, there's nothing is coming up.
It's funny that you say that.
Taking the root, I've got it in quotes, taking the root, slang, Texas.
Actually,
Let me
Yeah, no, that's
see what
not
fucking
going to work. Okay.
specifically Texas thing this is. And there's nothing.
All right. I'll tell you later.
Somebody in the chat, anyone in the chat tell me. I mean, I can imagine. Jebe, tell me what it is. Okay, Dandy Denny just says it means sex.
Yeah.
Why didn't you just say that?
Oh, well, I mean, I could have, I guess. I wanted to explain it later,
Taking
though.
the root means sex? What are you doing sex wrong? Like, what
You're
the
fucking doing it wrong, man.
Okay, so Wi-Fi router aside, a route as in journey, as in a route on a map. If you were going from one city to another and you
That's a route.
plotted out the... That's a route.
That's a route.
They say route in Days Gone.
Oh, fuck.
I can't remember where it was. I heard it earlier today and I was like, Deacon said route, or Boozer, or someone in Days Gone said route. And I was like, I know that that's the right word.
I love that double tap. Love it. Oh, got another runner.
Still talking
Yep.
about texting?
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely. Love the double tap.
Sorry, everyone's just spelling out router and rota and row outer. Wrote. I'm just refusing to say it.
There's a lot of assholes in here. A lot of assholes in here. Look at this dude. I've never seen one on the roof up here.
They're starting blowing themselves up in this camp. Oh no, this is true. Okay. For a second I was, because my video feed is behind, I thought maybe you were talking about human enemies.
Ah. And this guy's actually stuck up here. Oh, and I never did refill my,
No?
yeah, I never did refill my SMP9.
Joe Schmo, why are you yelling at me now? Jesus fuck img Christ. Am I being yelled at?
Yeah.
What is wrong now? It's pronounced router. It's spelled router.
You being willfully disobedient, young lady?
Jeremy says rota. Rota.
Okay.
I'm being silly now. Selby Miser says, Richie says, any ideas for Drifter Day traditions? I like Drifter Day.
Well, mostly we just do a lot of live streaming and putting videos out.
Mm-hmm.
Live streaming and putting videos out.
I'm streaming.
Live streaming.
I'm not even gonna try. Oshma says, so you can say fuck img, but not router. I think router just fine. The writer says raw tea.
Wait, what? That just don't sound right at all. I do believe something's wrong with these kids.
Joe is saying to you, you have to punish me. Well, we were going to do that anyway.
Yeah, I mean, we're going to do those things anyway, aren't we?
Oh, dear. Danny says, now if Claire says she's having router problems, I'm going to think it's something else. You get in a row. Well, yeah, I mean, if you're in school and they ask you to get in a row, you know.
Or row as in a
not?
fight?
I'm trying. Damn it. Ever. I don't know how to mispronounce that one.
What's he got? Rowdy?
Rowdy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that one is still pronounced rowdy.
Yeah.
Like
And
Rowdy Roddy
he's
Piper?
saying row, like getting a row, like getting an argument.
Mm-hmm.
Then purposefully, you can also pronounce it row, like to row a boat. Josh Poe says, if she can't fucking say router right, there's definitely going to be a row.
I love how you're doing such a great job of keeping the chat entertained while I'm up here gathering loot. Teamwork.
Jeremy says, yeah, fuck you. I love you so much, inarticulate bloody woman.
Calm down, Jerry Bear. I know where you live, boy.
Yeah, Richie, root and loot.
Yeah.
Rooter and looter.
Yeah.
And Izzo, hello, welcome.
Hey, what's up, man?
Let's change the subject.
Let's change the subject. Hello, Dan.
We're stuck in a loop.
Yeah, Dan, there's
Pasta
always
will
more days
be
going.
my favorite.
Oh. Okay, there are more hordes here. In fact, I think that's all the hordes we have, isn't it? These guys down here.
You tell me.
I believe that is it, because I generally clear hordes as I go, so I don't leave many around. Let us go back to camp, stock up, and get the MG55, because we did just unlock the magazine, the extended magazine for the MG55.
Miranda, what's special about the way I say taco? Isn't that how it's pronounced?
Taco. Taco. Taco.
Taco.
Taco. Taco. Now what are you laughing at? You laugh at my Texas pronunciations, you laugh at my Spanish pronunciations. Ma'am, I think you might need a little punishing later.
No thanks, not with that accent. I was going to ask, how do British people with proper, how does the Queen say taco?
Yeah.
That's what I want to know. She would probably say taco.
You think?
She'd probably say, butler, pass me one of those tacos. Pass me a taco.
Pass me a taco. What was it I said the other day that you were like, actually, that's pretty good? Was it a banana? Banana.
Yes.
You put that banana where?
Colourful Soldiers, hello, says, would the Queen say taco, or taco, or echo, or any of those things? Probably not. And then we have, oh gosh, how do you pronounce this name?
What do we have?
Chanflered.
I am not seeing it yet.
I don't know how to pronounce, I don't know where to put the emphasis on what syllable. Chan, let's just go with Chan. Hola, hello, or Ola. I don't know with the lots of A's
Oh, okay,
how we're
yeah.
pronouncing that either. Hello. welcome.
Hola.
I've completely lost how to pronounce everything.
Yeah, right now we're just like, it's like when you say a certain word too many times and you're like, I have no idea how to say this anymore. It just sounds weird.
Now Jeremy's saying banana, and I'm just like, oh my god, what is that? Has my brain, have I had a stroke?
I think Jeremy's
Has my
been
brain
drinking
melted?
too, actually.
Okay, now that's more like it. There you go. Ready
Josh
for
Mo,
burning a hole in your
pass
man
me the
purse or what?
taco. I'm done eating pasta.
Trillionaire, right?
Oh dear.
Huh? Ah, okay. Hey, Deacon, don't take reckon he wouldn't
Oh, I meant to get the
Good
MG55.
to see you.
Hey, don't let me
How's it
forget to
going,
leave
Caleb?
camp without the
I can fix
MG55.
that.
Deke, later, man.
Deke.
D, what's up?
There we go. Oh, yeah.
Come on, dude.
We have ammo for it? Fuck yeah, we do. Let's go.
I'll see you later,
Oh,
Deke.
you know what else we're going to do? Since we are... since I am setting out specifically for the purpose of clearing hordes, I'm going to do it during the daytime.
Okay.
Oh, I have your permission now?
Kat, why do you want me to say chimney? Is this one, I think you mentioned before, you have problems saying chimney or something? Do you
That's interesting.
perhaps pronounce it chimley? Because I used to know a guy who pronounced it chimley with an L in there.
That's interesting.
Dandy Denny says, if you've had a stroke, is it contagious? I think we all have.
Hey, what's happening?
It's been a long day.
It really has.
We've literally been streaming or watching streams for 12
All
hours at this
day.
point.
Oh, shit, longer than that, isn't it? Well, yeah, because you started around this time, 12 hours ago, yeah. Wait, are we going the right way? Yeah, we're going the right way, but I want to remove that map. I want to remove the map marker. Thank you. Let's go. I would like to make a save.
Miranda Satin, that's the song I was thinking of. Jiminy.
Oh, we must have failed to say hello to Miranda. Hey, Miranda. How you doing, girl?
Oh, we did say hey to Miranda.
Did you?
Did we not?
If so, I had missed it. I apologize.
It was pre-stroke, so I don't remember.
Okay.
Wait, Kat, hang on. You can't go. You can't leave just yet. She says, yeah, now your accent does show on that word.
Which word?
Chimney. Chimney.
Does it?
Chimney.
Chimney?
What is that? Is there a different
Pretty
way
much
to
how I
it?
say it. I don't think
Chimney.
it sounds much different when I say it. Chimney. Now, I mean, if I were talking Texas,
Is it
I'd say
chimney?
chimney.
Chimney.
It's my chimney.
But chimney.
Yeah.
You say TV really weird as
I
well.
do say TV.
TV.
TV. I was watching on the TV.
Oh, no, that's it. TV.
TV.
That's how you pronounce it.
Yeah, TV. I do put the emphasis on the wrong syllable, don't I? Emphasis on the wrong syllable.
James, correct. Yes, it's telly.
Oh, on the telly. Okay.
Or as we'd say in Yorkshire, teller.
Ah, okay. Teller.
Oh, wait, what happened to Blue? Hang on.
Say what?
Dandy Denny says, oh god, I've been up since yesterday. Blue is sick.
Oh, no.
Aw. What's wrong with Blue? So do we want to talk about what game we are doing next week?
Absolutely. Go ahead. Yeah, I mean, now's the perfect time. Yeah, right. Good idea.
I was asking you. Is it official? Are we doing Uncharted?
I am absolutely down to play some Uncharted with you. Absolutely.
Cool. Then that is what we're doing. So what we're doing, what we will be doing, or what we will do. Oh no, Dandy Denny, she's dealing with poop soup. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Poor doggy. Or you. Oh, in an apartment with a carpet. Oh.
Yummy.
You're in my thoughts. So we'll be doing the Uncharted series. 1, 2, 3, and 4. At the very least. We'll start with the first one next week. Next Tuesday. And we'll see how annoyed Rex gets with it.
Yeah, so I do have to be entirely honest. Games like Uncharted, Tomb Raider, stuff like that, they do contain some of my absolute least favorite video game elements. Puzzle solving, lots of jumping and climbing and jump puzzles and stuff, and I just can't. It's not what It's not what
It's not the way
satisfies
God
me.
designed Spawnicus Rex. Is what I'm saying.
Thank you. Okay, that is a fantastic fucking way of saying it. But really, it's not what I find satisfying about gaming. What I find satisfying about gaming is creative freedom is absolutely paramount. You must be able to find creative ways to solve problems. You must be able to find creative ways to approach encounters and things like that. So I don't like games that kind of railroad you into doing everything one way, where it's like you have to climb this path, you have to solve this puzzle this way. It's very, very difficult for me to tolerate games like that. However, I do realize that they have some really cool characters and they have some really cool stories. And from what Claire has told me about the Uncharted series, that there actually are different options for the way you do things, and she's told me about some of the strategies that she uses in combat, which I thought was absolutely fascinating, and I'm really looking forward to exploring that. So I promise to go into it with an open mind, and I promise to try and keep a positive attitude and an open mind and experience the game viewing it through a new lens, because I did play Uncharted a while back, and I literally remember nothing about them. Not one single element of the game actually stood out to me as something that I remember later. So I'll be going in with a blank slate, pretty much.
Cool. I mean, okay, so two things. First of all, it's kind of like, in terms of the fighting, it's kind of like Doom. Those are limited arenas in which you have to defeat a set number of enemies that always spawn in the same place, the same number of enemies. It's basically Doom.
Oh shit! Okay,
but
right on.
But third person, and the music is not as good. Also, the puzzle solving is not really very puzzly, and I know how to solve all the puzzles.
Right.
So
I
should
also.
help you.
Yeah, I'm absolutely looking forward to that. Even if there is a jump puzzle or a climbing puzzle or, whatever puzzle solving that's starting to piss me off, I'll just be like, hey, Claire, how do we fix this? Tell me how to get through this shit. So I am looking forward to that as well. Look, I got it.
I just said, oh, go ahead.
I was going to say I have to address some things in the chat. Really good stuff
through
here.
that.
Angry Video Gamer Texan presents Uncharted. We could also do Days Gone again. There is that. I actually would at some time in the future would love to do a fresh start with the community. Claire and we could maybe go through another feedback loop later on and then do a fresh start playthrough of Days Gone. And then let's see, Joe says, so Rex hate linear games. That's a good way of putting it. I actually don't care for games that are super linear. James says we should chip in and get Rex some backup controllers in case he smashes one. And that's why we'll be watching. Yeah. Expecting lots of Rex's opinion corner rants. But how sober are you going to be, Rex? And I saw somebody said, well, your mistake is assuming he's going to be any level of sober. No, I'm not going to get drunk first. I'll have a sip or two, but that's all I usually do.
Now I address what I was going to address in the chat.
Absolutely, please do.
Just ran with that whole thing.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Well, I needed to first point out, James says, Nate! Nate falls off a cliff. You're going to be hearing that a lot. Cue that little death music.
Screw you guys, I'm out. Jump off the cliff.
Yeah. And Debrider is like, yeah, but you could play more Days Gone. You could also play Days Gone. You could play Days Gone again. I just wanted to point out, I'd stream Days Gone every day on my channel if you want more Days Gone. In the morning, 7:30 a.m. Pacific time, I'm on the Days Gone podcast channel. I'm streaming Days Gone before coffee, so it's like a little more chill. I've just rolled out of bed. No coffee in my system yet. We're just hanging out, playing Days Gone. Really, really fun time. And also, Bend streams Days Gone on Fridays at 5 p.m. Pacific. If you want to see Bend Studio stream their own game, that's also a good place. Get your Days Gone live stream fix.
Yeah. Hell yeah. I love watching your streams in the morning. I love waking up to watch your streams in the morning.
Yeah. I had a lot of fun doing it.
Yeah, we can tell. So, it's Doom, but Indiana Jones. And then, are we going to play Lost Legacy? I think we had discussed that, and what we're going to do is just like the base 4.
Right. Because I love that, and it is Uncharted. It is legit part of the canon, part of the games. It's two of the, I guess, side characters, like secondary characters. in their own adventure. It's just not a very long game. It's a very short game. It's kind of like the Last of Us, the DLC with Ellie. I forget what that was called. The little mini game that came out. It's the same kind of vibe as that. It's like a short little couple hours side mission almost. It's cool, but that one is very climby. So I don't know if we want to subject Rex to that.
So it has a lot of like intense climbing sections in the game.
Right.
Yeah, I'd
yeah.
probably hate it.
It's very cool, but I struggled at times
Oh
with
shit!
the climbing.
Yeah, no way. Yeah.
I don't think you'd like that one. And also, we'll have just come off playing 4, which is huge. That one is massive.
Okay.
So we'll probably want to switch to a new
Be
franchise.
time to
at that
switch to a
point.
different. Okay, yeah, that sounds good. And also, I already own what is it? The Nathan Drake collection, which is 1, 2, and 3, and then I also own 4, whatever it's called. What's it called? Uncharted 4. What's the actual name of the game? Yeah, I mean, I don't even know. But
Oh my god! I just blanked.
oh, did I put you on the spot and make you go blank? Oops.
Oh, you did.
Okay, I'll give you a second to think about that, and I'll talk about
Oh
a
my
few more
God.
things in the
A
chat.
Thief's End. Thank you, James. A Thief's End. Jesus.
Okay, a thief's rear end. Okay, got it. Let's see. So Hunter is saying, "I'm getting all of my feels here." Was that because I seem to recall that you really enjoyed some of the Uncharted games, or some of the had some interesting opinions on some of the characters in there? And old lady Deep Geek says, I'll have to watch, because I had the same feeling about Uncharted. Like, OMG, when does the endless jumping up cliffs end? And I hated that I couldn't just do things in my own style. Lady after my own heart right there. Borislav is saying, oh, he's got to go. Hey, Borislav, yeah, it has been a long day for you, brother. Hey, man, really enjoyed that video you put out today and had a blast on your live stream. Looking forward to tomorrow's live stream collaboration with Borislav 24/7. I'll see you then, buddy.
Yeah.
And
What time is that again? And what is happening?
Yes.
Explain it again.
Yes,
Do your
ma'am.
PSA.
Yeah. Public service announcement. SpawnicusRex and Borislav 24/7 will be teaming up tomorrow evening at 8 p.m. U.S. Central Standard Time. Borislav 24/7 has the unfortunate task of trying to coach Rex through horde challenges. So yeah, I'm going to see if Borislav can talk me through getting gold in some of the challenges, and that's pretty much all we're doing. But it should be entertaining, because you're going to have Borislav is going to be the tactician telling me how to get shit done, and I'll be the one playing getting shit done. So that should be fucking badass. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. All right, what else did we miss?
I believe we've missed a few people.
Have we? Who did we miss?
Oma Farouk.
Oh, hello.
And did I see someone else?
Waiting for Max
Saw
Payne
another new
remake.
name.
Max Payne 1 was fun, yeah.
I've never played those games.
I played the first one. It was pretty good. It was one of the first games. I believe it might even be the first game to introduce bullet time, like where you can kind of focus and slow down time a little bit while you're shooting. I don't recall if it is the first game, but I know it was one of the first games to really pioneer that and make it commonplace in modern games.
Bullet time? That's what it's called?
That's what it was called in that game, yeah, bullet time.
Oh, okay.
I believe that's actually the technical term for it in that game. You would activate your bullet time mode or something like that. So, did you have anything else you wanted to cover real quick? I thought I saw another new name in the chat, and now I can't find it. So if there is anyone else who popped in and I did not see your name and we have not said hi to you, say hello again and we will say hi. Yeah,
I don't like
absolutely.
people. I kind of lost track. You were talking for so long, I lost track.
Hey, you telling me to shut up? Young lady, this is my channel.
Hey, bro, you said it, not me.
Ah, bro. Oh, now it's bro. I ain't... Skizzo, I'm not your goddamn brother, all right?
Skizzo's errand boy.
You're Skizzo's errand boy.
All right.
Okay, so yeah, what I was going to show here, there's a reason I had this paused while we were just chatting. I wanted to show some of my late game horde killing tactics. And some of this, a lot of this y'all may have already seen, but Ideally, once I get to nothing but just clearing the hordes off of the map in the late game, where that's all I'm doing is setting out to clear hordes, I have a pretty specific setup for how I do it. I only allow myself to use certain resources because this is extremely resource intensive. And I don't like wasting resources. I will often use just a flashbang to pull them out of the cave because flashbangs make noise, they come to investigate the noise, and you just buy more flashbangs at the local camp. No crafting required. And then I will use maybe one attractor if necessary, and I'll use one focus cocktail if necessary. Other than that, I just use bullets from the NG55 because you can simply refill those at your saddlebags. Let's see if we can get some moving this way.
And Mrs. Joe Schmo has fallen asleep next to Joe Schmo whilst watching the stream. Either she's exhausted, or y'all got boring.
Maybe both. The two are not mutually exclusive. Let's see if we can use this little corner right here.
Danny says she came expecting some porno talk.
Aw,
All she got was Days Gone.
Did we disappoint? Okay, let's get moving.
I'm gonna refresh my screen. I'm not even live.
Are you not?
It kicks me off of live. I'm only like a few seconds behind. It kicks me off of live every now and then.
Odd.
There we go.
And so some of the horde appears to have gotten separated. Ah, there they are. Okay. That's ideal, actually. No, you don't. I heard you trying to come up behind me, ma'am. I did not
Is
consent
Tom
to that.
Mannon in the chat?
Oh, hey,
Hello,
Tom. Yeah, what's up, man? He took a long time to fall down.
Well, Dub Rider says, thanks for all the enjoyable playthroughs and tips.
Yeah, you bet. Sincerely, our pleasure. We love playing Days Gone. I would literally play this all day if I can get away with it. In fact, sometimes I have played it all day.
Pretty sure that's all you do with your days off from work.
Well, that's not all I do. But it takes up a big chunk of my day. Okay, so, they're already headed back in the cave. All right.
Hey, and Joni's with us.
Hey,
Good
Joni.
evening.
Flashbang, sir. So instead of using resources to craft attractors and stuff, I just use a flashbang. It's not quite as effective, but it takes fewer resources. And that's that. Now, all I've used was, what, 2 flashbangs, which I can just purchase at camp, and, like, a little bit of ammo, which I can just replenish from my saddlebags, and that's it. I know a lot of people complain about killing the hordes in the late game. It's like, oh, it takes so many resources. Well, it only takes a lot of resources if you're not doing it efficiently.
I want to mention 2 things that are in the chat. Joni says, I wave at the TV every time you say my name. Hi, Joni.
Aw.
I'm waving at you right now. I'm waving at my laptop.
No.
Hopefully you feel this wave, Joni. And Dub Rider says, Days Gone equals life changer.
Yeah. Would you like to address that, or shall I?
I'm just going to say, yes. Actually, no, I will address that. We've talked about this a lot today. This has come up on
just today,
several
yeah.
of the streams. And it's something that we've talked about a lot before as well. Days Gone is one of those games, or I mean, not one of those games. I think it's,
Wait a minute.
for me, it's probably one of the few games that's legit changed my life, or the only game that's legitimately changed my life
Yes,
in positive
absolutely.
ways. I've been influenced and inspired by other games, but holy shit. Days Gone, and really this community,
Yes.
the people that are drawn to Days Gone, people that see what is special about it, the people I think that the story resonates with.
It's a
You
good
know,
way
the
to
way
say
that
it.
the story story is because you can enjoy the game if you're, you know, like a 12-year-old who just likes shooting zombies. Sure, you can enjoy the game, but I think the people who find something meaningful in the game tend to be, you know, sort of more mature, maybe have more life experience, and have experienced things like pain and loss,
grief,
you know,
rage,
grief, the need for hope, things like that. The emotional stories that Days Gone encapsulates. It's more than just zombie game, air quotes. There is something really special in the story, and I think it just draws in people who play the game, and then it connects, it clicks. There's something special there, and so we have this amazing community of people who really fucking appreciate what is special about this game. It touches people, and it's different for everyone. You know what resonates with them. It really does touch people's hearts and souls, and for me, it has, absolutely. And the things that I've done as a member of the community, like creating a podcast, moderating subreddit, doing live streaming, all of that has led to some amazing experiences, and I've met amazing people, and I fucking love Days Gone for that.
Absolutely.
So yeah, it's definitely a life changer.
Yeah.
It has changed my life in many positive ways.
Fuck yeah, absolutely. And I have to say, you know, some of my favorite fucking people in the world I met through this community. You know, Days Gone has absolutely changed my life. Mentally, physically, emotionally, financially. Days Gone has changed my life. Every bit of it for the better so far.
Yeah.
Aye.
Colourful soldiers came for the zombies, stayed for the story and the community. Yeah.
Fuck yeah,
I
there
mean,
you
I've
go,
said it
yeah.
before. I thought Days Gone because I found it a year and 2 days ago was when I first played Days Gone. I mean, shit. The amount of things I've been through in that time.
Right.
But I found it was recommended on Amazon. I didn't know anything about it, never heard of it before, didn't know it was out, didn't know it'd been out for a couple of years, didn't know it was coming up to the anniversary, didn't know it was free on PS Plus or whatever it was free on, didn't know it was coming out on PC, didn't know any of that. Just popped up on Amazon. Here's a game you might like. I saw the cover and I was like, oh, that looks fucking hilarious. That looks so cheesy. Bet that's really fun. Biker
Right.
dude shooting zombies. Awesome. I'm in. Like, that's the kind of game I like. I'm in. Cool. Take my money. Like, I'm happy. It doesn't matter if it's if it's a cheesy 10-hour game. It's just driving around on a motorbike and shooting zombies. Fuck yeah. That sounds fucking cool. I bought it. It was $20. I'm like, cool. Yeah, sure. Buy it.
Yeah.
And then I played it. And then it, it clicked. Right around when you get to Lost Lake.
Head there,
Yeah.
ask for
The story
Russell.
starts picking up. You really start to soak in the themes and the characters and what's happening. You get a handle on the emotional undercurrents.
Tell them it was Deacon. They'll know.
And that was
Keep
it.
your head down and
I
run.
was fucking blown away.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. And, I love what Colorful Soldier said there about, came for the zombies, stayed for everything else, the story, the community, all of that. I knew in the first hour or so, when I first got to Crazy Willie's, when I first hit Crazy Willie's on my first playthrough, I knew that Days Gone was going to be a whole different animal. When you get in there and in that first little animation where Boozer is asking Deacon, okay, what's your plan? I already know it's a bad idea, but what's your plan? And they show the animation of the swarmers ripping the newt apart. I was like, oh shit, that fucking thing, they're over there tearing apart a kid, man. And then, at that same scene at Crazy Willie's, one of the first melee weapons that I picked up was a baseball bat. And one of the first enemies, actually I believe the first enemy that I engaged in open combat was a newt. And so within the first hour or two of gameplay, you are beating children to death with a fucking baseball bat. And I knew right then this game is going to be just on a whole different level. So I knew it was a different animal then.
God damn it.
I knew it was a different animal then, but what really made the game pop for me was when we hit Lost Lake. And the scene in the infirmary where, Ricky basically tries to seduce Deacon and he turns her down. Deacon is a grieving man. He has lost his wife. He is still loyal to the memory of his late wife. And man, that connected with me so fucking deeply. I don't really talk about this often, but it's a day for revealing things about yourself, and it's a day for celebrating Days Gone. In 2009, my wife died. I lost my daughter's mom. We lost her mom in 2009, and I was still hurting from that. I mean, I've been in relationships since then, but it's just not the same. I was still hurting from the loss of my wife, and I really connected with Days Gone on such a deep level because I know that rage. I know that loss. I know that sense of helplessness and powerlessness, that there's nothing you can do about it. There's nothing you can do to bring her back. And it connected with me so deeply. And I felt that, that he was still so, still so eaten with anger and loss that he couldn't connect with other people, and that he wasn't able to accept the advances of another woman who was really interested in him and very an attractive woman. And he was like, yeah, no, this for multiple reasons, like, this isn't happening. A, I still love my wife and I'm not able to move on. B, you are in a relationship and I am a person who values loyalty and honesty above all else. And, there's so much going on there. That was the moment when I knew that Days Gone was going to be way fucking deeper than I had ever anticipated, because I fully expected that scene to turn into a Mass Effect or Witcher 3 where, the whole purpose of the game is, which dialogue option leads to sex with this NPC? That is the game. That is the goal of, games like that. That is the goal of the game, basically. And Days Gone was very different. Days Gone took a completely different route. Days Gone took a more emotionally connected, a more emotionally realistic approach, and I was just fucking blown away that for one of the first games ever that actually took the route that I would have taken. Me personally, like, oh, that's the same call I would have made, and it just fucking blew me away. That was the moment that I knew Days Gone was going to be way deeper than I ever anticipated, and I've been hooked ever since.
Yeah. Yeah.
There was a sniper there. I heard Deacon say something about it.
Oh, Joe Schmo says, so glad we can surround you with this massive, loving community.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Oh, and here's a Rager Bear.
Yeah. Hello, Rager Bear. Hi, Bear. Die, Bear.
Oh, were you sharing something meaningful? Here's a Rager Bear.
That is also so very fucking Days Gone, isn't it?
Yeah. Were you having a moment? Rager Bear.
And a sniper.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can stay out of line of sight on that sniper. Yeah, motherfucker, have an auto shotgun. Nothing quite like an auto shotgun to say fuck off to the face.
Here comes a wolf.
And there's still a sniper up there. Ooh, and I don't have my sniper rifle. Okay, this could be a touch unpleasant. How's my health?
Zigzag through the trees.
Yeah, gonna try. At least try to approach with the tree between him and me.
Andy Denny says, too much mushy, fight bear and sniper.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you've talked yourself about, as a storyteller and writer yourself, you've talked about how Days Gone uses that, the thing where you have a really heavy, intense emotional moment in the game, and then you break that flow with some combat.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, that's a classic. Just to kind of keep, because you've only got a couple hours to tell a story, and you want things to be emotional. You want your audience to connect with the emotion. And in reality, if you were feeling an emotion, like a sad emotion, you would stay in that for a while. But in a movie, it's like, well, we've kind of got to move on, but we don't want to make our main character seem like a dick. Just,
Heartless
moving on.
dick, yeah.
Let's have something happen to him that puts him or her into an action sequence or combat or something like that. And Days Gone does that really well.
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
Chrissy has to go. Enjoyed y'all's company, the action, and thank you from the bottom of my heart for the support of the launch of my channel. I love you all. Aw, we love you too, Chrissy.
Yeah. Yep, we'll be there when you're ready to get started. We'll be there. Where the hell did I park my bike? It's right here on the mini-map. I still can't find it. Okay, now, we were looking for a horde, weren't we? We were going to go punish a dirty little horde. Not the steps. I don't like steps. You can't drive on steps real good. Let's go another way. Oh, yeah, I think they're in this cave down here. That's right. This is another one I like to do the death from above method.
Oh, there.
What's up?
I was like, for a second, I was like, are they not there? But then I saw them.
Oh, yeah. Oh, they're there, all right.
Oh, Headhunter's gotta go.
Oh, yeah?
Lots of stuff to take care of before I turn in.
All right, bud. We'll see you later. Sir. Now, this is a trick that I actually learned from Borislav 24/7. The pulsing the rifle, rather than just doing sustained fire, which would be your first instinct, the way you pulse the automatic rifles. Just, well, I mean, I already knew from shooters doing short bursts.
I do that in every video game. And
Yeah.
I don't approach these things as a gamer, but that seems natural to me that I don't waste shots.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Fire when you have target.
My
but wait
act-
when your target's acquired.
right. I love the way you say that, yeah. But I mean, my accuracy is generally good enough that I can do the sustained fire without missing much. Without missing often, I mean to say. But in this game specifically, it's like you get better penetration when you take your time. You actually, if you pulse the rifle like that, you seem to get more penetrating shots that will go through more enemies.
To know.
Yeah, it's kind of weird, but it does seem to work that way. They are in this cave right here. Yeah, let's top off that ammo.
Oh, this one always gives me trouble.
Does it?
I like it. I enjoy it.
Mm-hmm. No, sir. Not today. Come here, buddy. Come here. Come here, boy.
Take a deep breath.
We're whistling at them now.
Okay, now. Yeah, sorry, dude. You are not going to come in here and fuck up my horde fight. Not today. We don't tolerate that behavior around here.
Psst, psst, psst. Here, Reacher.
I should have gone back to camp and bought more grenades. Oh, hey, Merge is with us. Hello, Merge.
Oh, hey. I thought we said hey already.
Did
I'm
we?
sorry.
May have.
I can't remember.
I know. It has been such a wild fucking day. Yeah.
Isn't this the same stream from this morning? I've already said hi to you 3 times. Do I have to say it a 4th time? Was it carry over at a certain point. Sorry, Vincent. Hello. Amber Satin says, Bear Trap Tribe meet up in the collective green screen tonight. Oh, okay, so everyone's talking in the stream about a Bear Trap Tribe tattoo or something Days Gone themed.
Huh.
And Tom says an open bear trap with a heart in the centre would be a cool
Aw, that would be awesome.
Wife's idea.
Yeah.
She says, Days Gone is basically a love story. Deacon's love for Sarah, Deacon's love for Boozer.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Ow, fucker. We seem to have missed a few. Where the bitch at? Really? That's weird. Huh. There can't be, I mean, look at that health bar. There can't be maybe one left somewhere? Oh, there it is. Headshot.
He was just taking a nap.
Oh, yeah, poor little fella. Poor little guy. Next. Is this the last horde? I believe it is. Horde's 12 of 13. 6 of 6. 8 of 8. 7 of 7. And this one doesn't actually count. Yep. 2 of 3. Oh, no. We still have the McLeod Ridge over here. Okay. All right, so next to last horde. You know, we haven't heard from... we have not heard from O'Brien or Lisa.
I was just about to say, how come we haven't heard from them yet?
It is possible. It's not super likely, but it is possible. I may actually need to end the game. Oh, no, here's Meet Ricky at Lost Lake. The story mission right there. I believe that's most... I don't know, is that going to cause us to bump into Lisa outside of Lost Lake Camp? Because that one... it may be. I don't remember now what the title of that mission is.
I feel that usually you go back to Lost Lake and then leave, and then you'll call back to meet Lisa.
Okay.
I've never met Lisa before meeting up with Ricky.
Okay.
So maybe we should go do the Ricky mission, then come back and do the Hordes.
Oh, we're almost
Then
done
hopefully
here.
we'll get Lisa. Okay.
Yeah, we're almost done. This won't take long. Now, if you prefer to, of course, I'll be glad to, but this should not take long.
Whatever order you want to do it in. I just don't want to run out of stuff.
Right.
If we're waiting on O'Brien and Lisa.
That is an excellent point. Yeah, we don't want to run out of stuff to do if we're waiting on them. I still have several camp jobs. There's a camp job here. We have camp... Yeah, we've still got camp jobs.
Where are we on the map right now? Can you...
Yes, ma'am. We are in the I-97 area on the northern edge of I-97.
Because Joni is asking... Sorry, I missed this question.
What's
if
up?
we ever went back and checked out the Icewind Lava Cave Horde, which is right near where we are. The Lava Wind...
Icewind Lava Cave? Mm-hmm. What are we looking for? To see if there's still resources in there?
Yeah, and I mean, I can answer this, that there are, but I think she wanted to just go back in and see it, because you can get back in there, and there are those resources there. And all the mist is gone. It's really cool. But it's a good place to pick up loot.
Okay. Well, yeah, actually, I mean, I could
I'm going to write that down as a... Is that in the Highway 97 region?
It
That is the
ma'am.
map. Okay.
Yeah, which I believe... Fuck, I actually don't remember exactly where it's at. Huh, I don't remember exactly where it's at. It's around here somewhere, I believe.
Right, it's to Okay, stop. You're real close to it.
Okay.
There's that little bridge, and you go over that bridge, and it's just left of that bridge.
Perhaps right here? Ish.
My feed is slow, but I think you're in the right place. Yes, I would say around there.
Okay.
Once you get there, you'll see it.
Sure.
It may be slightly straight south of there. I do see
Oh, we can't go that
either
way, can we?
pylon, there's that little ridge, but we'll find it when we get there.
Okay. Really? Piss off, you wanker. No, I had the wrong spot. This is a nest area. There's a nest here, not a... That's not the Horde Cave, that's a nest.
Well, we're not far from it.
Yeah, you are
If you-
correct.
Yeah, oh, yeah. If you go over, you need to be over the... There's the bridge.
It's on
It
the
must be
east.
straight south of there.
It's east of the bridge, right?
No, it's west of the bridge. If you go straight south of where you're positioned right now, is that little ridge just north of the pylon? Is it round there?
I was thinking it was east of the little wooden bridge.
No, because I'm pretty sure I always come down that hill and fail to make that turn onto the bridge. I know it's up on a hill.
Down the hill from the Aspen
Down-
ambush
yeah,
camp.
More to the left.
This is it.
Oh, here we go.
That's it right there.
There we go. I
does
knew
that
it
look
was
right?
it was west of the river and near a pylon and on a hill.
I mean, I can't say shit. I don't remember exactly where it's at either. It is one of those locations that I never go there outside of the mission.
Right. Yeah, it's right near that little rest area near the ambush camp.
Yeah, because I always drive through this little rest stop by accident. There it is. That's the one. Okay. Thank you, chat. Good job.
We'd get there once we got close to it. Like you know where you're going when you're nearby.
Sure.
Joey Image was saying, I've been thinking of getting a Days Gone tattoo for like 2 years, no idea what to get though. And James says, get a picture of Sarah's ass. I think for a more like feminine tattoos, probably this is something that would maybe be more suited for women. I really like the idea of a piece of lavender.
Or stone crop.
That'd be really sweet. Yeah.
I think I went the wrong way. Yep, I went the wrong way. You can still get there from here, I believe, but I never go through these. Never go through those areas. Ah, there's the mission. I'm not a ripper. That's go meet Lisa.
There we go.
That's the one. Okay, fuck yeah. We'll finish up here and we'll head back to Lost Lake.
James says water hemlock. I like the idea of lavender and water hemlock kind of
Yeah,
crossed over.
Oh, yeah.
Two stems.
Now, why
going to
specifically
get
the
that as a-
lavender? Just because that's what Sarah tells you to go get for that mission with her? I've pulled weeds before.
And you get it for Boozer.
And you get it for Boozer? Yeah, okay.
Yeah. They're just, the two important flowers, and the stonecrop. But the hemlock and the lavender are sort of very important missions in Days Gone.
Ooh, hello. Hello, gorgeous. All right. You were saying?
Just that they're important missions. So it makes sense to have that as a tattoo that symbolizes the game, but is not in any way sort of like bikery or like, Days Gone specific. It's like, it's just flowers. That's why it's a little more feminine, but it's kind of a cool design. I was going to get that as a t-shirt design. I was talking to my
that would be
artist
cool,
about
yeah.
doing that. But I don't know, it's less Days Gone than the other designs we're working on. Ooh, Joshimo says a drifter bike but made out of stonecrop.
Having difficulty imagining that. Having difficulty
Think of like
visualizing
an outline, like a silhouette
Oh,
of the
shit.
drifter bike, but with the flowers filling it in. What are you all shitting
You can
me?
search this dude, this dead scientist from the mission. What does he have on him? Holy shit, he's got some pretty good stuff on him, man. Yeah, Miranda Saturn, you got to remember to come back here. I did not know. Well, Claire
I've
had
been telling you for
no.
weeks.
I was about to give you credit. Claire has mentioned that the resources are still in here when you come back. But again, that is something that I didn't know before I started streaming with you. Yeah, I had no idea. I had never come in here and checked any of this.
Maybe if he'd used some of that loot, he wouldn't be dead.
Yeah, right? Oh, look, there's an attractor bomb over here. Holy shit, dude. Now the next question. Does
Does it
this stuff respawn? Right. Well, there's a big-ass horde cave. You know, I've never explored the rest of this area.
J-Stabby, Rex will be in his bunk.
Yeah. You heard that little, hello, gorgeous, when I found all that loot, right?
We heard it. Nobody didn't hear that.
Okay.
Is the bear trap still here? That's the important question.
There was, in fact, a bear trap there. I mean, yes, it can be used for, you know, restraining somebody, but it's rather painful, I would imagine.
I don't know why you'd want to use a bear trap.
I wouldn't.
Anything like that.
Maybe a fake bear trap. Not a real
Oh,
bear
Joni says yes, it does respawn. So this is
No
technically
shit.
a hidden loot
Holy
location.
fucking shit. Now,
Maybe if you'd listened to it sooner, you could have included this in your video.
yeah, right. I did recently put out an updated hidden loot location video. Now, I have to ask, Joni, it is not that I don't believe you, because I know you have given us really good information before. Are you sure? Like 100% certain it does respawn? Because if so, that is
Yeah,
fucking badass.
I cannot confirm. All I know is that I pick stuff up when I'm there, and then I've gone back into this cave once, and there's been loot there.
Interesting. Okay.
But I don't know, can't say for sure how much I picked up,
yeah.
and how if it respawned or whatever. I don't
Okay.
know. I do remember I got lost. I got stuck in here one time. I couldn't get fucking out. Couldn't get out. That's why I haven't been back in, because I could see the exit and I couldn't find stairs. Like I was in the wrong place. I don't know. I just couldn't see it. Couldn't find the steps. I do want to go back in and find the quickest route through.
Yeah.
Yes, I did say route. The quickest route through there to get to the loot. Route to the loot.
Route to the loot. Take the loot. Take the route to the loot.
The loot route. Go see Ricky and Lisa.
That's where we're headed. Yes, ma'am. Oh, I have my current playthrough, my personal playthrough, is on hard 2, where you have a mini-map, and it is so hard for me to adjust to not having that mini-map anymore. I should stop for fuel. I kind of expected that little newt there to jump out and knock me off the bike, like large freakers do. I do love playing this game with headphones on. Because, like, I knew exactly where that dude was at as soon as I heard him. There's another one. Coming up on my 6.
James, I've seen the article. James says, just saw an article called Days Gone is a better game when you take out oh my god.
Oh.
Days Gone is a better game when you take out Deacon's motorcycle. And it's just a bunch of pictures
I'm sorry, what?
with the bike removed. So Deke's just like
Oh,
hovering
God,
midair.
yeah. Now, what is Joni saying there? Sound of wood under your feet and go under 2 bridges? What are we talking
The
about?
route to the loot room.
Oh, okay. Interesting. Shit, I forgot. We're going to have to deal with him.
Writing that down, Joni. In my little notebook.
This is another little spot that I do not like. You have no choice but to slow down here, and there's almost always something vicious waiting for you at one end or the other.
Joe is asking, hey guys, do you know how much longer we'll be going? Probably another half hour or so. 'Cause
Yeah.
we still have to do Gonna get back to Lost Lake. We'll do Ricky and Lisa.
Yeah.
Won't take long.
Yeah. Our
And
intent.
then we're just waiting for O'Brien.
Yeah, our intent was to at least get to Lisa and O'Brien tonight, if possible. Wait a minute. Why are you telling me to go back this? Wait a minute. Where the fuck are you trying? Fine. I guess I went the wrong way. Oh, that's right. We were supposed to continue straight at the Beaver Marsh rest stop.
Yeah, I should have been paying attention.
No, it's all.
Dubrider says, "Where are you going?"
Oh, Dub
Dubrider
Rider.
says, "Where are you going?"
Yeah, the wrong damn way. That's where I was going.
Yeah, you stopped to get gas, got attacked,
Yeah.
killed a bunch of people,
Got sidetracked, yeah.
got confused.
Yeah, and after the militia and Schizo were so kind as to clear this path for us.
I don't think Schizo did much of the heavy lifting.
I doubt that he did, considering how he is. Lazy little fucker.
Delegates.
Oh, he delegate. Oh, yeah, that means lazy little fucker, right?
That means bossy little fucker.
Oh, yeah, that too, right? Oh, he likes to boss people around, does he?
No comment. Dandy Denny says he directed the labor.
That was kind of trippy, that dude throwing that trash bag right over my head. I'm not going to drive the motorcycle through the graves. I'll walk over graves, but I'm not going to
Yeah,
drive the
I always
motorcycle.
do, but I always feel bad. I'm just like, at this point in the game, I'm like, I don't care. I don't
Just drive
care.
the bike
wanna
right
get
over it. Yeah.
permission. Like, just start the cutscene, and then I'm like, oh, sorry.
Yeah.
How do you call it
Sorry.
yourself? It's beautiful, right?
Then in real life, I
it
won't
was a
walk on
piece of
graves. I do
redwood
try to
that
step around them.
my
I'll step
captain's
over them,
room-
but I won't
Yeah.
step
He
on
once
them.
told me that when things settled down, he was going to make something out of it, like a cribbage board.
Wait, a what? He doesn't play cribbage. Iron Mike played cribbage.
No, but
Headhunter
that's the
says,
point.
welcome back, Deke. Have a
If there's
trash
some identity-
bag.
Here's some trash, because you're trash.
Oh, what does it say?
Don't look at me. I just carved it.
It's a.
Claire's doing donuts on Iron Mike's grave.
My mother
No.
Oh, my.
No.
That's just disrespectful.
Do not drink their own
I'm just
water.
driving over it, yelling, start the cutscene.
And the clouds do not swallow their own rain. What great ones have is always for the benefit of others. What do you think?
It was 78.
Well,
What's that?
coming from you, I think that would have
I
meant
might
a lot.
Was he? Damn, I didn't realize he was that old.
Mike, we're here.
I mean, I see the
older.
date on there, but I didn't realize he was that old.
Something like, what
In the
hell
art
does
book,
that
I think
mean?
it says he's in his 60s or something. I thought he was 70s.
Yeah. No, you're right.
And my art
He
book's
would've
packed up, so I
said,
can't check it.
"What
right
the
Yeah,
now.
he's damn near 80 years old.
Goodbye.
Fuck.
What the hell are you doing standing around here? The world ain't gonna save itself.
Maud Razzie is asking, if Schizo got a grave, what would likely happen to it? Well, I would piss on it.
Oh, did
I mean,
ever
there's
tell you
that.
the time Iron Mike
Oh,
saw
really?
Abby and I for the
With
first
me
time
sitting
out
there with my
alive
auto
in front of
shotgun,
the fire
guarding it.
pit.
He was like,
Okay,
you
so
think
we
you'd
were tangled
you'd
up.
do that?
Yeah.
What? Why?
For the first
You
time.
try.
And Iron Mike comes out and
You don't
looks
have to
at
tell
us.
me this. You can stop.
He had that grin on his
I'm
face.
not.
You're such a perv, Deke.
I love how that conversation there devolves from, kind of honoring Iron Mike's memory to talking about Addie and Ricky getting it on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the art book has his casting sheet, 60s. He's listed
Interesting.
at.
But then on the tombstone there, it clearly has the dates, and he's damn near 80. Wild. Handful of inconsistencies here and there. It happens.
I mean, there's a lot of time passes between when you cast something and when you actually finish it.
Yeah.
It could just be that the actor they cast was older. I don't think he's definitely not 78.
No.
But they maybe just wanted
advise something?
to,
How's it going, Buzz?
You go through a lot of
He would have been
I
what?
don't know, just change his age, or maybe it's just whoever designed the tombstone was like, I think he looks about 78. Let's do that.
Yeah,
See you
right.
later, Deke.
And I think that actor, when he did, what was the name of the movie? True Romance, was it?
True Romance.
Yeah, when he did that, he was what, in his 30s, maybe?
Hey, we got a goddamn ripper here.
Probably, yeah.
Turn around.
Quasimodo says, amputation with an auto shotgun. Claire wouldn't need the listed knife.
Okay.
Joni's asking, when are you moving, Claire?
Yeah, I'm moving in a couple weeks. I have everything kind of packed up in boxes right now, or most of my things.
Yeah.
And I'm putting it in, putting everything in little
this your
shipping
ride?
containers. And then I won't have any stuff for a couple weeks. My PlayStation and my TV and my streaming stuff are all staying.
I don't know if you're sticking
But
around.
yeah, I won't have like
Ricky.
a bed or anything for the next couple weeks.
Brought some bounties.
Just keeping the important stuff
Yeah.
Trade.
that will come with me in the car. As I'm transporting on my trip, I'm driving 18 hours with 8 cats in the car.
I should probably
Yeah.
introduce
That's
you.
going to be interesting.
Joe has
You going to have a road dog with you?
right up this.
I'm not staying.
Yes.
I'm not
By
staying in the
which you
goddamn
mean
camp.
like a navigator, a co-pilot?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Someone's got to corral the wild cats.
Somebody's got to manage all that pussy.
While you're here,
Sorry, I had to say
I'd
it.
like to introduce you
So anyway, I love this scene.
to someone
I
named Sarah.
love this scene, man. This is Deacon taking somebody under his wing for the first time. I love Deacon's approach here, the way that he's like, hey, look, I mean, stay, go, whatever, fine. It's whatever, you know. Where throughout the entire game, Deacon has been fighting against joining a camp because everybody in the camps have been like, you need to stay and do jobs for us, you need to do this, you need to do that for us. And they get all pissy when he tries to leave and go find Sarah and stuff. And so I love that he takes the approach of, hey, stay, go, do whatever you're doing. That doesn't matter. I'm just telling you, we have resources here. We have people who can work on your bike. We have people you'd like to meet, people who would like to meet you. Stay, go, whatever. It's up to you.
People you would find useful
What kind
and
of
you
gun
might
got
like.
there?
Yes.
I'm not gonna word it that
insurance
way,
right out.
but-
Any ammo?
Yeah,
That's
I
the
got that.
insinuation. You might like it here.
Yeah.
I just have to say to James, keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth.
What?
Made a Jada Pinkett Smith joke.
Oh.
She's got the shaved hair. Shaved hair.
Oh, God. Oh, God. Okay, yeah. Okay. We should be hearing from O'Brien any minute now.
Claire, how you doing?
Yeah, Dandy Denny, this is one of my favourite epilogue scenes.
Yes.
My first time playing it, I didn't really connect with Lisa.
Mm.
Which is funny, because if you listen to my episode of the podcast about Lisa, there's actually a lot for me to connect with Lisa. And it just took me a minute. It took me a minute. I didn't really get
Hey, come around more often.
what she was doing for Deacon. I saw her through Deacon's eyes, and I saw his surface level reaction to her. And that was how I took her story. And didn't look deeper. I didn't really think too much about it. And honestly, I was so focused on all the other cool stuff in the game. She was kind of like, yeah, whatever. And it's like, I want to do the Sarah story. I want to do the other stuff. I want to do O'Brien. I want to do Schizo.
Yeah.
You're not going to say anything about that?
Yeah, you want to do Schizo? Is that what you said?
Yeah, I want to do those storylines.
Oh,
I want to
okay,
see where
gotcha.
that's going.
Yeah.
By the way, is that stone crop growing outside the house?
It may be. We'll take a look at it in just a moment. We have Juan Pablo. Hello, Juan Pablo. What's up, man?
All right, okay.
Blair's so thirsty. She thirsty. Now the
I know
only
a lot of people read Blair that way. I don't read her as
Don't
being.
think
I see
so?
her as being friendly. No, she's not flirtatious. I don't think she's being flirty. I think it's
I don't have
just
any doggy treats.
some
What?
casual friendliness that gets misread.
Interesting. I don't
She's
know.
very
I
familiar with
I
you,
don't
but I don't
agree
think
because her
flirty.
tone is very. Hey, Deacon. It's very very
No, I don't
flirtatious.
think it is, though. I think it's, hey, Deacon. I think it's, hey,
Two
Deacon.
dogs back.
She doesn't seem like the, hey,
Yeah.
how you doing type. That doesn't seem her vibe.
Took off when he saw me.
If she is
Jeremy followed
flirting,
him.
I don't think
No,
I don't think
I
that's
tried
how
to
she would
stop him.
flirt.
Jesus, where,
Interesting.
Ricky?
Okay.
Jeremy tracked
It's
him
the
to the old
vocal fry.
sawmill, said,
Yes,
dog,
yes,
like
the
that
vocal
was
fry.
all
It sounds
about
very
you, Brian.
seductive, is how I take it.
I'll take care of him.
Which it
I need you to
can
bring
be,
back
but
his
some people do just speak like
Wait,
that.
you need proof?
yeah.
Jesus.
And some, I think
You don't
a lot
say.
of men
Right, whatever you
read
say.
it as
Don't let him
seductive.
get away, Deke.
Hey,
Who
what?
knows how many
Wait,
bodies are
what do you
buried
say?
out there?
What that
Yeah.
that vocal fry that people mistake as
Oh.
being seductive.
You talking about my podcast intro?
Yeah.
show.
Welcome to the freak show.
See, I wasn't flirting with anyone when I recorded that intro.
Well, yes, that is also accurate, but what I was actually saying is with my voice, people often mistake my tone as being even angry. You know, they'll mistake my tone as being angry or upset or even X-rated, you know, when really that's just my voice. That's how I speak, you know. I mean, sure, I can.
Yeah, when you turn it off, how do you speak normally?
Let me take a sip of water. This is actually my normal speaking voice. This is, well, goddamn, I almost said my real name. This is me. This is my normal speaking voice. This is how I sound if you're just sitting in a room talking to me and we're just talking. Hi, everybody. How you doing? You just met me.
Oh. Quasi says maybe guys hear the flirting, but ladies don't. I think that's probably a good way of looking at it. I think it's from a male point of view, it reads a certain way, and from a female point of view, it reads a different way. And I think, in my opinion, because Blair is a woman, she is presenting the way that women would understand how she speaks, i.e., it's not flirting. But I totally understand how guys hear it and think, "Oh, she's
got a sexy voice," yeah, and mistake it as flirtatious.
she has a sexy voice,
Yeah.
and she's being nice. Don't think those two things equate to she's interested in
Right.
Deke.
I was hoping that loading the game would get us a conversation from O'Brien. Let's go ahead and... Oh, yeah, okay, we'll go ahead and check on Two Dog. And I'll show y'all my crafty way for dealing with Two Dog.
Stay safe out there.
Wait, we haven't dealt with him yet?
Not yet. We didn't... Somehow we wound
Oh,
up getting
yeah,
to
we
this...
missed one
we
of
did
them,
not
yeah.
do many camp jobs, yeah. So...
Yeah. Hang on, real quick, just back on the Blair thing. The two things, Dub Rider points out that yes, Blair mentioned her girlfriend. That is definitely mentioned, though she might. That's not. I mean, Ricky has a girlfriend,
and is
She
still
also
interested
flirts
in
with
Deke,
Deacon,
yeah.
So it's not. It doesn't exclusively mean that she is not into Deke.
Yeah.
And then James says, a girl says, "Hey," the guy thinks, "Damn, she's into me."
Well, she hasn't told me to fuck off yet. We've been talking for over 5 seconds. She must love me.
Joe Schmo says, "Girl, hi, guy." She
At
wants
the
to Deke.
Yeah. Which from a stereotypical standpoint is funny, but not at all accurate.
All right, Two Dog.
Oh, and Richie says there is some dialogue with Blair to suggest that she likes him, but not to tell someone because they'll get jealous.
Yeah, I remember where she says "Don't tell Bree," but I don't remember what she says.
Oh,
"Don't tell
right,
Bree."
right.
I remember that line, but not what he's not supposed to
Yeah.
tell her.
See, I think it's just kind of joking flirting.
It could be, yeah.
Is it even I don't think it's real, like, "Oh, hey, Deke, you want to go
Yeah,
back to your
yeah.
bunk?" I don't think it's that.
Yeah, it's
I
not
think
like a
just-
sultry, seductive tone. Just some of the things
Right.
she says it is flirtatious. Like, for example, she says, "What's the line?"
Don't say "stay safe" out there. That's
No, that's not it. It's the, "Are you looking for anything special?" That's the one that gets me. It's like, oh, hi,
See, I just think that you could, as a woman, that doesn't necessarily mean, "Hey, do you want to see my boobs?" or something.
Well, and it doesn't, but it does indicate an attraction and a flirtatious tone. You looking for anything
it's
special?
either.
And even if
It's
she's just
either a
kidding,
little
it's still a
daring.
joking flirtation.
Right, and it could be that, or it could just be, it could be a little daring, or she could just be innocently saying, "Are you looking for anything special?" from the array of weapons I have. Maybe she's just really into guns.
Yeah, I think she does
She's
like the big guns.
Oh hey, I got some grenades. Are you looking for anything special? Like grenades? Because I got
It's
some.
the pause. It's the
level 3
hesitation.
now.
It's the hesitation. Are you looking for anything special? That makes it more than just, would you like to see my special stock? You know?
Right. Oh, Dandy Denny coming in with the facts. Andy Denny with the
I could kiss
memory.
her. Who does she say that about?
Talking
Ricky?
about
Ricky for turning on the
because she got
lights.
Power back on.
Yeah. Right. I could kiss her, but don't tell Bree. All right, so I hope y'all noticed where I placed those proximity mines, because once you trigger this last clue search here, Two Dog is going to spawn in right on top of my proximity mines. Hey, buddy. Fuck off.
Oh, what happened to Two Dog?
Poor little guy. He got blowed up.
The second time I did this mission, I was like, where is he? I couldn't find him. And he'd run down the side of the back of the sawmill. And he'd been attacked by freaks and he was dead. I just found his corpse.
Nice.
I was like, oh,
How
okay.
fortuitous. Oh shit, I need cans, don't I? Okay. I'll have to grab some cans. So I may need to actually turn the game off and turn it back on. That is one thing you can do when O'Brien just will not pop in on the radio. If you actually close the game and then start the game back up, it will trigger the dialogue with O'Brien. Now, I can do that without ending the stream. The screen will go blank for a moment, but that's about it. The stream itself will still be
here.
Yes,
right?
the stream the stream itself will still be live. You and I will still be here, able to talk to the audience, and we will still have live chat popping up. But the screen will go blank for a moment because there's no feed from the game. So let me gear up, and if we haven't heard from O'Brien by the time I'm done gearing up, we will try that. Because I do want to have that last meeting with O'Brien before we shut this down tonight. If we don't kill any more... Yeah, absolutely. If we don't kill any more... If we do not kill any more hordes, okay, fine. If we don't do any more camp jobs, okay, fine. I can end it at this point, but I would definitely want to bump into O'Brien one last time before we shut down our... Ma'am?
Quasi says grab the fuel can while you're there.
Do I need fuel for the bike?
Good measure.
Here we go.
But he says grab a fuel can for good measure. You
Okay.
probably do.
Fair enough.
So a few things in the chat. We need to say hi to Pleba S. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but hello from hello to Brazil.
Hello.
And James says, I was saying to Claire that I think Ricky was written in as a love interest, but they scrapped it. There's a lot of... the game was originally designed as a decision tree. You can still see the architecture of that in the story and in some of the scenes. Hell, even some of the moments of animation, you can kind of tell, like, this was probably supposed to be a paused moment where you would literally have
a
two
decision.
or three decisions on screen and you would pick which one you wanted. You know that Boozer surviving or dying was one of those. One of those different endings you were going to get. So yeah, maybe
I think
maybe a relationship with Ricky
was an
could
option,
have
yeah.
been an option. You
Interesting.
maybe could have taken her up at that moment.
Yeah.
And how that would have affected the game, I don't know.
Yeah, right. I know another option that it seems pretty likely was Wade Taylor's. I don't want to presume any specifics, but I'm sure that was part of it. Is the resolution of Wade Taylor's story was likely an optional storyline. You know, something where you had a choice to make.
Yeah, Joshmo says she was initially supposed to be a love interest, but they obviously scrapped it because Sarah matters more and Deke is loyal as fuck.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I mean, I can't imagine how it would have been or how it was written as a a decision tree, because that would have...
Yeah.
Can you imagine you choose to sleep with Ricky, as a lot of people would do? I mean, shit. If I'm going to be honest, I think I would have chosen that. Because I
think
liked
so?
Ricky.
Interesting.
The cheating on Addie side, obviously.
Aside from that, yeah.
Aside from that, but I liked it's in the same way that I liked when Boozer decks Deacon. I like those moments where his friends are trying to get through to him and trying to tell him, you are on a self-destructive path. You need to cut this out. You need, if not to change direction yourself, someone needs to come along and force you into another lane, force you to take a different path, because the one you're headed down is self-destructive.
Yeah.
And destructive to other
And
people.
dangerous for the ones around you as well, as
Get
evidenced.
Deacon injured, yeah.
As evidenced by Boozer getting injured. You were also harming others, not just yourself. But I actually, we've talked about this before. Shit, in our feedback loop live stream, we've talked about it before. I lost a lot of respect for Ricky when she tried to come on to Deacon and cheat on Addie. I don't know. I lost a lot of respect for her in that moment when she was ready to cheat on Addie with Deacon.
Right. Right. And I think in that first playthrough, I kind of there's just so much going on. You can't kind of hold it all in your head sometimes.
Sure.
And if you're not focused on it, like I was saying with Lisa, I'm not focused on that. So I'm not really thinking about it. Kind of wasn't focused on Addie. I'm gonna admit I kind of don't really like Addie all that much. I don't dislike her, but she doesn't stand out to me in the way that a lot of the other characters have something of interest going on, something nuanced and complicated and sometimes damaged. And Addie, obviously she does have damage, she does have interesting things going on, but they're not as prevalent. She's not a main character, she's a tertiary character. So I feel bad saying this because I do like Addie. In my first playthrough, she was just kind of background. I didn't really think about her.
Background noise.
Yeah, so when Ricky's trying to connect with Deacon, I'm thinking, yeah, this is what Deacon needs. I'm not really thinking about Ricky, to be honest. Certainly not thinking about Addie, but not really thinking about...
He needs something
Ricky,
to help him move on from that grief and trauma.
Yeah, I'm thinking this will be good for Deacon. To snap him out of it.
Yeah.
I liked that he didn't do it because that's a more interesting story.
Right.
But part of me was like, go for it, Deacon! Yes! This is what you... Not like, yeah, get some.
Yeah, right.
It's like, emotionally break the pattern, the self-destructive pattern that you are following.
Get some sexual healing.
Please. Whether it's sex or anything else, whether it's getting in a fight with Boozer or whatever it might be, break it. Break the self-destructive pattern that you have been following for 2 years. That's what I wanted. Narratively, that is what I wanted. That's what the game wants you to want. It's supposed to be a moment where you're like, oh, no, you should sleep with Ricky. Obviously, he shouldn't for other reasons, but it's that difference between need and want. That difference narratively in what you want to feel satisfied as an audience participant, an audience member, but a show or a movie or a game needs to not give that to you, because once you get it, you are satisfied. You cannot be satisfied narratively until the very end. Should not be. A story should not satisfy the audience until the end, because once you're satisfied, you're done. You reach the climax,
and you're done.
You're done. You're ready for a nap.
Well, some people are.
Anyway, that's my little... I forget why I brought this up. What did we start talking about?
Shit, there's no telling around here, babe.
Oh, decision trees. That's it. That's where I'm going.
Yeah, decision trees. Yeah, right.
So, if he had slept with Ricky, if that had been a decision you could make, what the fuck would it have done to the story?
To the end story.
After he then finds Sarah, because right on the back of that's when O'Brien shows up and says, "Oh, she was in this camp. they only took out people with clearance, blah, blah, blah. And then Deacon's like, wait, she had clearance.
Mm-hmm.
That's where the hope comes from. And then right after that, it's like, off you go. Deke be like, we were on a break.
No. Well, I mean, and legitimately, I thought she was dead, you know.
Right, and that's also the thing. It's like, at that point in the game, he does know that she is dead. It has been confirmed.
He
several
knows,
times
yeah.
over.
It's not, I
She is
think,
dead.
yeah, at that point, he's like, he knows she
Right.
is dead, yeah.
Right, right.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I still think, you know, Headhunter says he would never have left to find Sarah. I think he would have done, because I don't think you can, you know, have a one-night stand and then forget about the love of your life that you've been mourning for 2 years.
Yeah, especially if you hear evidence, new evidence that, hey, dude, I was wrong, she might actually be alive.
Mm-hmm. So he still would have gone, but it would have been different.
Very
In fact,
different,
that may explain
Some of the tension between them when they meet.
Tension, some of Deacon's awkwardness. He's just fucked someone else. And he's probably assuming that Sarah may have done it.
Right.
Because he did.
Because why does Curry have the Mongols ring?
Right. If he's just fucked Ricky, and then it's like, oh, did you... Okay, so you've been hooked up with Corey, so what the fuck are we doing here?
Yeah. What are we doing? Are we a couple again? Are we still a married couple? Or what are we now? What do we do now?
James is correcting me. Make love. I don't think he would have made love to Ricky. He would have fucked
They
Ricky.
would have been fucking. Yeah.
Buzz. Looking for anything in particular? You go through a lot of this shit, yeah? I'm here if you need me, man.
Oh, Joe, I really wanted to be here for the end of it, but I didn't nap today because of all the festivities, and I still got to get up at 2 a.m.
When Joe Haslund
Maybe
found out you
10:30
came
p.m.
back,
Oh, fuck.
he was terrified.
All right, brother.
Sorry,
well,
Joe.
You did stick with us. You stuck with the Days Gone community today because you've been in pretty much every chat from all the major streams today. So
Right.
See you, Deacon.
Yeah.
you're good, man. You get a pass on this one. Plus, you know we're probably going to play Days Gone again at some point.
And you can always watch this stream later.
Yeah.
You know, just watch it tomorrow.
Deke,
It'll still be here.
What's been keeping you away so long?
Blair, how you doing?
Okay, we missed a
Okay,
lot
then.
in the chat.
Did we?
Deke, take care now.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and save this. We'll use this opportunity to catch up with the chat. I'm going to go ahead and make a save game here. Then I'm going to close the game. And this will not interrupt the stream. We'll still be live. Claire and I will still be able to talk. We'll still be able to communicate with the chat. But the screen will be blank for a few moments. So let's go ahead and do that now. We do have a current save. Going to exit to the desktop. And we'll fire back up here in a sec. See if we can get O'Brien to pop in for us.
Okay, I am scrolled back up, trying to catch up. Oh, Dandy Denny says, it says in the mission log for, one of the missions around that time when, Ricky hits on Deke. So it would be the go back to get the electric plant back online, the hydro plant. It says in the mission log that Deke was thinking about it. He did consider maybe he should take Ricky up on that. Joey was asking about which cave, what the cave was with all the gear. It's the one where you fight the Reacher. Icewind Lava Cave.
Yeah. That is correct.
What else do we have? Thinking about getting with Ricky, or he would consider it if he didn't feel that Sarah was still alive to him. Yeah. Yeah, and that's the whole crux of the whole drive of the first half of the game is Deacon needs to accept that she has gone. She is gone. She is dead. And it's his unwillingness to accept it
That reminds me
that
of
is
something.
causing him to rage against the world. Because he's hurting and he can't move past the hurt until he accepts what is hurting him. And he starts to heal from it.
I know that's right.
That's what Boozer's trying to do. That's what Ricky's trying to do. That's why
Oh, I'm just gonna
I don't mind Ricky hitting on him. Even though,
If not for the
She's
Addie
cheating on Addie.
aspect, it would have been totally different. Yeah, if she hadn't been
Right.
ready to cheat on Addie, then obviously she was doing the right thing. Here it is. See, this is just a little pro tip here. If you are having trouble getting O'Brien to spawn for this last mission, close your game, turn it back on. Works almost every time.
the radio the night that shit went down.
what were you going to say? What did I remind you
Yeah,
of?
you reminded me of, I have forgotten now.
I was talking about the first part of the game being about Deacon's
Yes,
the
correct.
drive to in the secondary the other characters to get him to accept
Yes.
the air quotes reality that Sarah is gone.
Yeah, you have successfully reminded me. It's the fact that Deacon and Boozer went to that narrow checkpoint that was overrun, and they searched every single face and never found her corpse. So for that, for Deacon's perspective, he doesn't know that she's dead. Now,
Right,
I understand we have the conversation with O'Brien where he's like, no, really, dude, that camp was overrun. Everybody died. We were lucky to get out of there. We only took a handful of people with us. But even that was still, they searched. They went there and they looked.
Yes.
And they never
Yeah.
found any corpses. Or never found her corpse, rather.
Which is why it's so tragic. That's why it's a tragedy.
There's no closure.
Not just there's no closure, and it's why it's understandable, why it's believable, why it is real that he would not move on because he has not
No
had
closure. Exactly.
There is no closure, and that's why his friends are working so hard to try to get him to close this chapter.
Yeah.
And why he can't, because he doesn't have any reason to.
Yeah.
There's no reason to believe that this chapter is over. This chapter is not over. Sarah is not dead. Because there is no closure. And everyone else is like, well, yeah, but bro. We all know she is. Like, okay, I'm sorry, we didn't find a corpse, but like, she is dead. Like, everyone else is fucking dead. You've got to do the math, I guess.
Right.
As cruel as that sounds, like that's what they're trying to get him to see. And of course, the greatest tragedy would have been if he let them convince him
Right.
to give up hope. That would have been the tragedy, but this is not a tragic game. It starts out with a feeling of tragedy, but it's actually becomes a game of hope, and a story of hope.
Indeed. And redemption as well.
Dear cross. Well, guess you don't have to be worried about traffic no more, do you?
I was hoping I could take out more than one, but oh well. Bowling for freaks.
Yeah, Dandy Denny says, I feel like Ricky's convo with him before he leaves with Mike for the pass. It's not that she's bitter because he turned her down. It seems to be about her trying to get him to live again. Yeah. That's what she's trying to do. And I saw that right from the beginning.
I gotta tell you, ladies, and I am being completely 1000% sincere here, I fucking love just hearing another perspective. Because, you try to have an open mind, you try to look at things from multiple perspectives, but until specifically speaking to Claire on the Days Gone podcast and actually hearing some of these things from a female perspective, it really changed the way I look at a lot of the scenes in Days Gone. In particular, Sarah's body language in the reunion scene. I caught, I like to think I'm a fairly perceptive person. I do pay attention to detail, and I do have a knack for reading body language, but even I did not catch half of the shit that you were describing. I realized there was something more going on than what we knew initially. I realized there were definitely deeper currents going on than what were shown, on the surface, But I just have to say I really appreciate the ladies sharing these perspectives with us about, what Blair might really be saying with her words and her body language and her her tone and what Sarah was really saying with her words and her body language and her tone and her facial expressions. I really appreciate that perspective, that dose of perspective there. So anyway.
Yeah, that's the great thing about doing the podcast and, me talking to other people about the game, getting different perspectives. It's the great thing about doing streams for both of us.
Yeah.
Great thing about subreddits, the great thing about the community in general.
Sure.
Just all the different, because like I said, this game is so big, you cannot hold it all in your head.
Yeah.
You can't know all of it.
And the writing is so fucking deep that no one person can see every layer of it.
Right. And also, we're all interpreting it.
From our own perspective, this is true. Yeah, right.
We'll bring our own understanding, our own language with us.
Here we go, folks. Y'all ready for this shit? Here's the big one.
Well, I can't say I expected to hear from you again. What is it this time?
Believe me or not, I'm glad to see you again. That night at Wizard Island didn't seem to go well.
What can I do for you, O'Brien?
I'm here to warn you.
I'm here to warn you.
Warn me about what?
You remember? I told you the infected were evolving.
Right, yeah, freak's a freak. What the hell do I care?
Deacon's face.
He's steadily backing up, and you see him reach for his sidearm, too, at one point. Right there.
They knew all along.
O'Brien's all kind of twitchy.
It was happening. The men above me. That's why they were so cautious. So secretive. They're coming.
They're coming. He looks so apologetic, too.
I'm sorry.
Needing to connect with another human.
There's nothing you can do to stop them.
That arched, raised eyebrows. Apologetic, like, oh. And then his face goes blank and he just turns around and they all walk away at the same time. Deacon's little stagger there. What the fuck? I love that the last line of spoken dialogue in the entire game is, what the fuck? I love it.
There's also, think about that, not just, holy shit, O'Brien's a freak, Nero is full of freaks, they're evolving. It's like, if this thing gets out, like, Deacon knows what it's like to fight the freaks.
I love Richie's comment. Go ahead.
One of the things we've learned through all of this horde killing, as Borislav pointed out in his stream earlier, the freaks climb slower than you.
Oh, and this one can jump.
And this one can jump onto a
fuck.
fucking helicopter.
Right.
Now go take on a sawmill filled with
jumping freaks,
O'Brien
fucking jumping
freaks.
spider freaks.
Right. You don't. Oh God, don't say that.
Yeah, I did that on purpose.
What was the comment you were saying?
Richie had a really insightful comment there. Richie, what was your comment, bud? He says something about shit. I'm sorry, I forgot what the comment was.
He just realized this is bigger than him.
Yes, that's the one. Yeah, that's the one. All right, we've got 2 hordes left. Y'all want to go get them? We'll shut it down at 11, roughly?
Yeah.
All right.
Yep.
I mean, they're far off, but we can get to them, no worries.
Jeremy McGee, back to the conversation about perspectives.
Yeah. I saw Jeremy. I saw... I'm sorry?
Perspectives are important. The truth of your vision is only yours, such as...
Pronunciation of words. Fucking smart ass. That's my boy.
Old Lady Deep Geek says on one of my playthroughs it glitches and the chopper left without O'Brien. Oh my god.
That's fucking awesome. I would literally pay to see that. Oh, that's
Mode
a beautiful
Razzie
thing.
says, imagine freaks can drive bikes in the next game. Who needs rippers now?
Right. Ooh, I just had a terrifying thought. Think of intelligent freakers like O'Brien getting hold of a cult like the Rippers. And have, instead of Carlos running the Rippers, you have O'Brien running the Rippers.
Yeah. Evil Nero person.
Yes.
Imagine if you hadn't killed Schizo and he went and got a job at Nero and now he's in charge of O'Brien level freakers.
Okay, now look, I have to contest one point here. Now I do agree. Extremely well written villain, extremely well acted villain, and very intelligent. The way he's always scheming on multiple levels. But this dumb sumbitch don't even know not to fire his weapon in a cave full of freaks. Come on now, he can't be that fucking smart. Sorry, I had to. Am I gonna pay for that one later?
No.
Okay.
You're good. Jebez says they're coming, and apparently I'm staying, so camp nearby?
Oh,
shit.
hey, Quasimodo. I drank almost that entire bottle of sake by myself. I'm fading fast and may not make it to 11. Happy Days Gone Day, everybody.
Aw.
Right on, brother. Thank you so much.
Yes. Okay, so question for everyone in the chat right now. If you could live at any camp, not including Lost Lake.
Now, why do you have to exclude Lost Lake?
Because everyone's going to say Lost Lake, because of course it's the best camp. I mean, like, if you have a choice, are you going to go to Tucker's camp?
Okay, I'm sorry. Finish your question, please. I apologize.
Oh, that was it. What camp?
Oh, that
what
was
camp would you end up? So, to everyone in the chat, what camp would you live at if you had to choose from the other camps in the game? Joey's already breaking the rules. I'd start my own.
There you go. Yeah, right on. Fuck
So,
your camp.
hands up who wants to be in Joey's camp. Me.
Yeah, right. Will there be blackjack and hookers?
No, in Joey. Yes.
Probably, yeah, right? Oh, Hunter, you're right, man. Yeah, when you realize that O'Brien could have ripped Deacon apart at pretty much any given moment during any of their conversations, yeah? Because we know his face has been hidden the whole time, and even early on his voice... Well, I don't know, maybe not the first interaction, the making contact mission, but yeah, pretty early on, there are little clues in his voice that something ain't right, Even Bernardo de Paula in the Days Gone podcast episode with Bernardo de Paula says that, he believes that O'Brien started turning pretty fucking early in the story.
No, he actually said he didn't know at what point.
Right. I seem to recall the tone being that it was pretty early on. Did I mistake that?
He said he didn't know because he actually didn't know about the end scene until he got called in to shoot it.
Okay.
He was very much directed by John Garvin to bring a certain energy, so John probably knew. But that was
he knew.
Nardo kind of insinuated was that John knew where it was going and would direct him a
all
certain
along.
way.
Yeah.
But Nardo didn't know necessarily that he was secretly a freaker.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've got Joey is going to have his own camp with hookers aplenty.
Right on.
The orgy scene.
Oh my.
Joni's going to Copeland's. Headhunter's going to Copeland's. Dandy Denny is alone, no camp. Give me a crossbow. Tent, I guess. Give me your own tent.
You would.
Miranda Satin, crossbow is all the camp I need. Also, maybe Miranda and Dandy Denny, would you team up? Maybe make your own camp? Dub Rider Yes, Copeland, because that funky camp needs help. Build it up.
Right on. Now, I like your spirit. Yeah, join that camp because they need the help. I can be of benefit
Building
here.
some
I like
fucking
that.
walls and a ceiling, maybe.
Fucking Ewok village.
Yeah, old lady D Geek says I would have to go with Copeland then, I guess. I've always wanted to be an Ewok.
Nice.
Danny Denny, I agree. I like the Copeland aesthetic.
Me too.
Richie says Lost Lake for a coup.
Yeah. You wouldn't join
Chair
with
Bear would
Schizo,
take-
would you?
Jer Bear would take over Copeland's camp. Put Rex on the radio, make peace with Iron Mike on the condition we kill Schizo.
Right on.
Tell
right
Carlos
on.
we have no drugs, but the military bastards down south do. Jer Bear put a lot of thought
He
into
did,
that.
didn't he?
Quick response. Oh, Joey, can we set up a giant LAN party between all of our camps? Fuck yeah! Holy shit, that would be awesome. Jay Stabby is going to go with Copes. Quasi is going to join Joey's camp. Selby, you said Hot Springs and lead a coup against Hot Springs. Or take over Hot Springs. Really, for what purpose? It does have really good defenses, but it has no resources, no usable soil, like agriculture and stuff. Rasmus Timmerman, hello. It says, quick question. Is there a camp which is best for bike upgrades? Or do they offer the same upgrades when camp trust is upped? Rex, do you want to answer this?
As soon as I find where the fuck this freak is going. Sorry, that one caught me off guard. Please repeat the question.
Which camp is best for bike upgrades, or do they offer the same upgrades when the camp trust is leveled up?
That is an excellent question. There are 3 camps that offer bike upgrades. Copeland's camp, which is the earliest in the game and the weakest in that regard. And then the 2 camps that have the word lake in them, that is Lost Lake and Diamond Lake, are the other 2 camps that offer bike upgrades. And it is progression. It is part of character progression and story progression. The late game merchants will always have the best late game equipment in general in pretty much every game ever. So your late game merchant, being Diamond Lake camp for the motorcycle, has the best end game top grade motorcycle gear.
And I will also add that Diamond Lake is where you get the absolutely fucking killer
Fuck yeah.
upper frame paint.
That's the one we're rocking
Not
right
checked
now.
out. It's my favorite. I discovered it on my first playthrough. I've never had anything else.
Use this.
Copper paint on the bike frame is
So-
just fucking gorgeous.
It is
And
nice.
I've now got Rex, Mr. SpawnicusRex, who only uses black, and I was
Yeah.
like, no, give it a try.
I have
Just try it.
always been the black frame, black tank, and World War II shark mouth. If you've seen any of my fucking videos, you know I've been rocking that since day one. Now, Claire, I think that's interesting. You change out the decal on the bike quite a lot, like the paint, the scheme or whatever, but you
I have no
keep...
loyalty to the decal.
Okay,
Yeah.
but you do keep the copper patina frame through all of that. Interesting.
Absolutely. I will pick the decal that goes best with the copper frame.
Interesting.
When I have it. Obviously, when you start...
Once you have it
fresh
unlocked,
start, you
yeah.
don't have it.
Yeah, right.
I always imagine that it has it.
Oh.
Okay, Quasi is going with Joey's camp. Headhunter contemplated joining the Rippers and then decided against it. James says, I was going to say I'd be a Ripper too. Dandy Denny. Oh, wait, I've lost. Oh my god, I've lost where I am in the chat.
Oh, no.
Sorry, Miranda Satin says her and Dandy Denny are going to be the violent crossbow femmes.
Femme fatale.
Oh, Jenny. Yeah, Jemmy. Joey Image. Oh my god. I
It has
need
been a
this,
long
like-
day, hasn't it?
Yes. Jemmy, as you are now called, Joey Image, I'm sorry. Please don't hate me. It's bedtime for me.
I love it.
Jemmy's gonna get in his jammies. Bedtime for me, almost midnight here. By Jemmy, by Joey Image.
Good night, bud.
Jay Stabby says, though I like the area of Tucker's camp, I can't stand her. I mean, I guess you could just, like, kill her and let Alkai take over. 'Cause he's cool.
Yeah, Alkai's all right. I can't believe no one has said Wizard Island. I can't believe nobody ever says Wizard Island. Now, are we
What the fuck do you
talking...
want to be at Wizard Island?
Well, hang on, are we
You saying
talking...
Wizard Island?
Yes, absolutely. Tactically speaking, yes, absolutely. That is the most defensible position in the entire game. That place is, I mean, aside from somebody like Deacon, who is literally a fucking military-trained badass and an apocalypse-trained badass who came up with a crazy, actually suicidal plan for assaulting their keep. Without something like that, that place is inassailable. And even if they hadn't been so stupid as putting their munitions depot on the edge of the camp near one of the fucking gates, like a bunch of idiots, if not for that, that camp would have been inassailable. Wizard Island is the most defensible position in the game.
Hot Springs is arguably better.
How so?
It has a mountain on one side and a river on the other, and one single bridge that is metal and well fortified.
What about enemies coming in from the lake?
There's no lake.
Yeah, there is. At Hot Springs?
No, it's a river. Hot Springs, no, it's a river.
Well, a body of water there, whatever.
Anyway. Moving on. Jeremy says, how about this, Claire? Which ambush camp would you set up in? Well, obviously Jefferson Relton. Obviously.
Horde Killer 100%.
Hey. Dub Rider says Diamond Lake. Oh, Tom Mannon, of course, O'Leary Mountain. That's where I would be.
Yeah. If you were going to be a drifter and just have your own spot set up somewhere.
Right. I
would be.
The ambush camps for the literal bunkers. Like, I don't give a shit about ambushing people. I want to be at an ambush camp that's just bunker and, like, just keep it locked.
Yep.
You know?
That's me.
Don't ambush people, just be defensive.
I'd be a drifter. Me and my girl would take over a bunker somewhere, and we would, scavenge for resources and shit from there. Okay, can you please drive over that one little bitty pile of snow? Be great if you could do that. Thank you.
We need to say hi to Ariel Gonzalez.
Oh, hello.
I'm playing this for the first time. I've been loving the game, and your vids on them too.
Outstanding. Thank you. Hello and welcome.
Hello.
Now be aware.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I was going to say, Ariel, be aware if you're listening to the Days Gone podcast or watching this feedback loop live stream, definitely be aware that there will be spoilers in here. But any of my instructional tutorial videos and stuff, I'm very careful to avoid spoilers in those.
Yeah, there says, Dandy, I will help liberate Hot Springs if I don't have to use a crossbow.
Yeah, my brother.
Ooh, Old Lady Deep Geek says deep burgundy paint, black snake decal with a copper frame. Looks pretty awesome too. I don't actually know the decals. I always use the accents. Never use the decals. Okay, Clausy's just shot a hole in my whole thing. You can jump the river and go into Hot Springs the back way. I didn't know that. Okay, I didn't know that.
I mean, I didn't know that either.
Dandy Denny says, well, not if you have PTSD and can't swim.
Yeah, that's fair. Look, I took the wrong turn at Albuquerque again.
Jay Stabby says, to be honest, I wouldn't need to choose a camp. I'd be dead the second this whole thing started. I was not built for survival mode. I mean, honestly, we would all probably be dead. Or, best case scenario, most of us, if not all of us, would probably be one of those people in
the car, yeah.
A camp? Where? I'll go! And just be like wherever Deacon sends you. And I think that's the best most of us can hope for in this kind of scenario. Richie's gotta go die a lot on Elden Ring.
Oh, right on.
You guys are all amazing, and kudos for all the all-day activities on this fantastic drifter day.
Fuck yeah, it's been a busy day.
Yeah. Well, do we have anything left to do? Or
nope, I'm going home.
Oh, Lost Lake?
Yep. Hello, Rock. No, that Rock. That is my home now.
Oh, Ariel asks if there was a sequel, what would you want to see or have in the game?
I think Lisa should be the main protagonist, and I would like to see 0 of those pop-up cards when you clear a nest and kill a horde.
Yes. I would like there to be no more complications to any of the weapons, upgrades,
No.
skill tree. This is about maximum for me in terms of complicated character design. I would love to see what Sarah went through
Yes.
the last couple of
Agreed.
years. I would want to see basically the same time frame, but from Sarah's point of view, or at least
Hey,
you know
Deacon.
some part of that. But I also think Lisa is set up to be the perfect main character. She's basically a new Deke.
Stop by
Yeah,
anytime.
absolutely. And I've always said from my first playthrough that, if there's a sequel, Lisa's going to be the main protagonist in the next one.
Right.
What's been keeping you away
Is perfectly
so
set
long?
up. She is a
Blair,
drifter
how's it going?
with little experience, so you would get to level her up from a game mechanic point of view.
She's starting with the shitty bike that you'd have to rebuild and level up.
Yep, she has shitty guns. She kind of knows what she's doing. She can handle
Okay.
herself, but can she go up against a horde? Probably not.
Hey, come around.
You know, she doesn't want to join a camp, so there's like, she would probably.
She's
go
a
to new
drifter, just
area,
like
perhaps?
Deacon. Yeah, move on to another area. Yeah, right.
Yeah, but I really, really, really want to know what Sarah went through. I don't think that would necessarily be the right choice for a sequel. But that's always bugged me that like we don't know what Sarah went through. I want to know. Jer Bear is taking offense to my statement. Jeremy, you were the only person I was thinking that would not be one of the dudes in the cars. I mean, you'd be dead, right? Like, you'd die
Yeah,
straight
you'd
away.
just be dead. Yeah.
No, I'm kidding. No, Jer Bear would have his own camp. For sure. We'd all be at Jer Bear's camp. Dan Izzo says Sarah's story would be a kick-ass DLC. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, shit. I want it. Oh, Sarah's story as DLC. Yeah, sure thing.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
Goddamn rippers.
Okay, so we have completed the entire story. We have met with O'Brien, and we have reset the hordes and the ambush camps so that I now have another save that I can use to explore from and create content for my beloved Days Gone community.
And you have a cool-looking bike as well.
And I have a kick-ass looking bike. All right, folks. This is where the sun sets on the Days Gone podcast and SpawnicusRex channel collaboration feedback loop live stream of Days Gone. So we're done here. We will be moving on to the Uncharted series next Tuesday. We are absolutely, without a doubt, continuing the feedback loop live stream setup. Definitely not going to be dropping that anytime soon. Uncharted is next, and then in the future we'll see about what we're going to do next. Either another game that either Claire or I are deeply passionate about, or another Days Gone playthrough with a fresh start, or whatever shit. I knew you were going to say it. But yeah, that is all I have as for this playthrough. Tomorrow, Borislav247 and I will be doing a collaborative live stream. Borislav will have the unfortunate task of trying to help me get gold in some of the challenges. We'll see how that goes. That will be at my normal streaming time, which is 8 p.m. U.S. Central Standard Time. Hang out for that if you like, or if you are able, or whatever. And then, what's next? Tomorrow morning, are you streaming, Claire?
Yes, I am. I'm streaming tomorrow at 7:30 a.m. Pacific time, which is 10:30 a.m. Eastern time.
7:30-ish.
You're not in one of those 7:30-ish. I always say 7:37 because that's usually
Yeah, right.
get out of bed. I go grab coffee.
Yeah.
That's about it. Clean my teeth sometimes, not always. I'll admit. Sometimes I just roll up on, sit down in front of the TV, and I'm like, stream. And yeah, it takes me about 8 minutes to do that. So if I get out of bed at 7:29, I'm right on time for 7:37 a.m. But yeah, I'm continuing with my antisocial playthrough, which is the one where we're not going into camps to buy guns, ammo, resources, medkits, things like that. It is purely living the drifter life.
Heck yeah. Which actually you have made it look like fun. I could see myself not totally hating that kind of playthrough. I think I could make it work, but yeah, it's just not my style. I like to take advantage of the resources that are available, like camps and things like that.
So I want to say before we wrap up real quick, now we've plugged our next things, I just want to
Yes,
say
ma'am.
thank you to you and to everyone for watching, but thank you to you for going on this journey of playing the entire game. We've been doing this since November, and as I've mentioned before, a lot has happened in my life in that time, and a lot has happened in your life in that time.
Yes, ma'am.
And, you know, this has been a really pleasant constant, a much needed constant, and I fucking loved doing this. I've had a lot of
Fuck
fun.
yeah, right?
I mean, everyone here is amazing, and I love all of you, and I'm so fucking grateful. And I'm not gonna cry for the third time today.
Don't you dare.
This has just been really special,
I agree.
and I'm really grateful. So thank you.
Yes, ma'am. You are absolutely welcome. No. See what y'all did? You made her cry again. Yeah, absolutely.
All right, so next week, Uncharted. I get to be the one who knows everything. And
Oh
you get to
God,
be the one-
you're gonna have, just like Borislav is gonna be doing in the challenges tomorrow, you're gonna have the unfortunate task of coaching Rex through climby, jumpy puzzle games.
I mean, I did slip Borislav $20 just to like be the first one to kind of start the process of breaking
Rough.
like a wild horse.
Oh, that's rough. Oh, gonna break me like a wild horse, huh?
Yep, we are.
Yeah, we'll see about that. I've broken mares before.
Yes, Dandy Denny, next week, Claire Herds.
Yeah. It's going to be fun. I promise to keep an open mind and try to stay positive and try to have fun with it, because I really am looking forward to playing Uncharted with you. So it's absolutely, I am looking forward to it.
I'm going to speak for everyone in the community here and say we are all looking forward to you falling off of cliffs and getting really frustrated and not having a choice. And hearing me talk you down, talk you away from the ledge, away from the edge of the abyss. If you're trying to throw Nate, because it does have a really quick reload time.
Nate!
You can throw him off a cliff anytime, and I know you will.
No, I promise to be on my best-ish behavior.
Do you even have best behavior?
I mean,
When have you ever demonstrated good behavior, sir?
calm down, killer.
I'm asking a question.
Oh,
I want specifics. I want a 3-page essay on my desk by tomorrow.
Yes, mistress.
James says we should count how many Nates we hear.
Only one
I can
yeet
count
per
that
stream. Okay, we will allow Rex one yeet per stream.
One Nate suicide, one rage quit per stream.
Oh, good Lord.
Okay, we need to get out of here because everyone's really tired.
Yeah, I
I'm
know.
really tired.
It has
It's
been a long fucking day. I've been on vacation for 3 weeks, and today is my last day of vacation. I actually have to go back to work tomorrow. So I will be up at like 4:30 tomorrow, back on my regular work schedule. Yeah. Oh, well, it is what it is. Hopefully I won't have to do that for too much longer either. But anyway, yeah, Claire, I have to say I appreciate you so much. This has been an absolute fucking pleasure. I just love playing Days Gone with you. I mean, it's really that simple. I love playing Days Gone with you. Like I said earlier, I love the perspective that you bring and the insight that you bring. Absolutely 1000% respect for you and appreciate your perspective and insight. It's been a fucking blast. Thank you so much for agreeing to do this with me.
You're welcome.
Yes, ma'am. All right, folks, we're going to get out of here. Love you guys. Good night.
Bye, guys. Good night.